Oh shit! You son of a bitch!
What
Welcome
the cold open.
to the Collectors Club.
It's party time! P-A-R-T. Why? Because I gotta! Smokehead!
This is amateur hour over here.
Payback cash.
Happy. I'm like, hello, we're going. Guys, happy Friday. What's going on? You guys are watching Collectors Club. I'm your host, John, the Everyday Collector, and I'm here with this panel of pure talent this evening. It's a Friday.
I don't know about that.
Well, Danny, we can just,
No, it's definitely a Friday.
It's a Friday, but not just any Friday. It's Earth Day today. So did you guys preserve the Earth? Did you guys take the time out of your day to preserve the Earth for the future generations? I know me. I left every light on the house open on today.
I'm helping the Earth. I'm using less toilet paper with my bidet.
That's a lot of water, though, buddy.
And he fertilized. See, that's good. That's
Holy
good.
man.
It's definitely Earth Day. There we go.
Guys, we got a great show planned today with this all-star panel. I'm joined this evening by Danny. What's going on, brother?
What's up, guys? It's Friday night, end of the work week. It's time to relax and talk statues and comics with my friends.
It's an
Is
honor
that
and a
show
privilege.
after this, Danny?
Wow.
No shows.
You're
Not
savage.
that I know of.
I feel
hope
like
I
I'm watching
know.
the Brady Bunch on the screen. And then next
Pudgy,
we
who's that
have,
make me? Sorry.
we got Brenton. What's going on? You don't got to be sorry, brother. Brenton, what's going on? Man?
Oh, not much. I'm so happy that it's Friday and the club's open. I am ready to get into it.
Oh, very good. Happy to have you here. Returning, Joe, a.k.a. Pudgy.
Sure.
How you doing,
Sure.
brother?
Excellent, sir. Drinking some water on the rocks.
Oh, you love it.
Partying hard.
Amazing.
Glad to be here.
Thanks for being here, brother. Joe making a late night appearance. You know, he's Eastern time, so it's 11 p.m.
Hey, Joe.
And it's like, you know, it's when I invited him, it's like trying to get one of the elderly people to come in. He's like 11.
Oh.
I can't. My bones start aching at 10:30. I can't.
Yep. So that's basically it. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Glad you can make it, buddy.
Since it's my turn, Pudgy, who's in the middle on the Brady Bunch thing? Who does that make me when John says we're the Brady Bunch?
That's
Oh.
usually
You're the
Alex,
maid.
Right?
Is that?
You're the main.
You're right. It's Alice. That's Alice.
This guy,
Oh
Bruce.
man.
So,
I
so you're a
forget
les-
Danny- I forget
You're a
Danny's
lesbian
is always
trapped in a man's
Pudgy.
body.
No, well,
It's like
do
you
get
never
your
watched Nick
high
at
quality
Night.
butchered meat.
What's going on, Steve?
What's up, you guys? Glad I waited till now to eat this beautiful
That's it.
pizza. Yeah.
We got the pizza from
Excellent.
last week. We promised that we are going to be eating pizzas, and some of us kept our word. We brought the pie.
Some of us.
Just, I didn't get
I
that
think you in
segment
spirit.
approved by upper management, so be sure to mute your mic when you're chewing.
You didn't arrange a sponsorship?
The upper
Papa
management's going to be
John's?
messaging me. Hey, who approved this? I don't know, buddy.
Oh.
Ooh, that one looks good.
Wow!
Dude,
Uh-oh.
slice in New York.
Yeah. Okay.
How dare you, Danny?
I got the.
I'm actually looking up as if I can look into his. I'm going. Oh, let me see that.
little.
Oh,
Oh, bringing out
Is that the-
Look at
the.
you,
That, motherfucker.
It's
guy.
just a pepperoni with. I told you guys about this last week. Croissant. The crust is croissant, like the phyllo. It's crazy, mind blowing. Cash, what's going on, brother?
Yeah, man. My apologies about the foul language at the beginning, guys.
Don't apologize.
Such a family show.
We're in the club.
No rules over
Dude.
here. We're
I can't show my pizza now. I thought Danny was gonna be a Tostino's brother with me over here buying this delicious
Oh
looking.
my gosh.
I don't even have a pie. I have a bowl.
That doesn't
You know
count
what
as
I mean?
pizza.
It's bagel bites. Let's take a look.
Yeah.
Well, I don't have the bagel bites one.
Did you bring
That's
a hot
good.
pocket?
No, Tostitos, bro.
Tostitos?
We can't look, bro. We can't.
Okay, I know we can.
He don't
Fern,
have
what's
pants
going on?
does he?
We got
Can't look.
Fern
What?
off of work today. He's back at the club. What's going on, bro? Let's see your
Fern.
pizza.
I got the Lunchables. I'm just playing.
The hell, Lunchables?
Oh my!
Oh,
We got some cheese
look at
action.
that.
We
Damn.
got some hot cheese action.
that's how we do it. And Brenton, yourself, you got a nice slice there.
Oh yeah, I have just a regular sliced
Looking
pizza. I
good?
already took a bite. I couldn't wait. So
Oh,
Looking good.
that's fine. All right, guys, thanks for being here this evening. Let's take a look who's in the chat. Holy, my chat's not even... So many comments in the chat already. It's not even loading.
Dude,
Lane.
Joe, open your mouth. I'll feed you.
Jesus.
Just don't do it like a bird. We'll chew it and then spit it back.
That's amazing.
That's not good. Never mind.
Yeah, that's not good.
Jesus Christ.
We don't want two guys, one slice. We don't want that.
Oh, damn. Two guys, one stick.
Holy. We got Lane first in the club this evening, followed by Toy Mafia. What's going on, guys? Walton, how are you, brother? Gilbert, got Batfish, Ekwan, Irwin. Thanks for tuning in. Cuervo, what's going on, brother?
Oh, damn.
Dennis,
Chupa's back.
thanks for hopping on, man.
Dennis.
We got King Dingling, how you doing, buddy? Jazzy, John Ortiz, Mr. Chisel, what's going on, brother? Loco Lou, thanks for tuning in, man. Who else we got here? Oh, everyone's
Hey,
seeing pizza.
local.
We got Zach shouting out the bidet. You know, these guys, I don't know how these guys use these bidets. You know. Who else we have here?
Friend's gonna need a
I need,
Hell.
I need a fire hose. Forget a bidet.
Gee, holy Jesse Hernandez. That's a lot of information there, man.
What's up, Jesse?
New York stories, bro.
Oh,
Chewy's here.
Forget about
What's going on, brother? All right, that's Oh, Brendan, how's it going, man? And James, can't forget James, Canadian
Hey,
brother.
Brendan,
Hope
hey.
all is well, man, with the
James.
family.
oh, condolences.
It's not Chewy, it's Chupa.
Brendan says this stream single-handedly devastated the pizza industry. No one wants to eat a pie after seeing these cardboard slices. How dare you?
I'm pretty sure I'm the only one with the cardboard, man.
That's okay. So we're gonna kick off the show. You guys enjoy your pizza. You guys, you know what you can do. Just watch the audio because I already got 2 messages saying who authorized it. But we're gonna start the show with our icebreaker. If I can get it here, give me 2 seconds. Icebreaker is gonna be today best or worst customer service experience, and you have the option of mentioning the company, or you don't have to name the company. Doesn't even necessarily have to be collectible related. It can be a shopping experience, food related, anything. I'll give you guys an example.
Everyone in front of me got free bread. You want bread?
Yes, please.
$3. What? No soup for you.
So it can be anything.
Man, I'm struggling to think of it.
I'll
Let's
go
kick it off.
first.
You want to go
because I'm
first,
not-
Joe? It's all
I'm
yours,
not
buddy.
eating pizza, so I'll have it. I bought a statue, and it was the first time someone ever sent me a ton of pictures, and it was Danny Lee. That dude added packing that wasn't even in the box. He went out and bought extra foam to wrap the pieces.
So
No, I
that you're
didn't.
saying it was great customer
That
service
was
in
the
that case.
that was the
then, right?
original wrapping.
It was great. I was a little nervous getting the Asajj Ventress from California, not from somewhere that I could return it if it was broke.
Oh, I'll take it back. That's my money back.
You can't have it back now.
Well, if Danny packs his statues the way he packs his comics, I can only imagine how good it was.
It was
That's true.
impressive.
Danny puts the nice pull tabs on the
Dude, I was
the
sweating over
mailers.
it, man.
true professional.
I was a little nervous too because I knew she had a lot of little pieces, a lot of breakable
Did you
potential
blacklight
there.
it?
I did not.
Wow,
I,
how dare
you.
I enjoyed it
How
too
dare
much.
you.
Just wash your hands. Logaloo says, just
fuck
ate my
you.
Ray's pizza, Hawaiian and special with extra cheese on both. Wow. You love to hear it. That sounds good.
Wait, Joe, I'm negative.
So
Everything.
Danny,
Okay.
we'll pass it on to you. Any customer experience you want to share?
I'll say 2 things. First off, Sideshow, best customer service. Hands down. But my worst is Toys Wonderland.
Oh,
Okay, first off,
Go figure.
they had this one site, this all site sale where it's like 10% off. But then I realized I bought a figure. Then I realized, oh, I didn't get 10% off. So I was looking at the whatchamacallit, the invoice. And so I contacted the customer service email saying, hey, I didn't receive any of my 10% off that I was supposed to. That was on the site-wide sale. And they're like, oh, were you supposed to get it? I was like, well, it's site-wide, isn't it? I was like, I didn't have to. I wasn't supposed to put a code in.
Right.
Or I didn't even get a code. And then they're like, let me investigate it. So it took they just kept on giving me the runaround, like every week. This took like maybe 2 months. And like, it's only 10% off. But at that point, I was just like, I'm just going to keep at them. I was like, I want my 10% off. It wasn't even 10. I think it was only 5%. But it's just the fact that they kept on giving me the runaround to give me my measly 5% off that I kept at them. And then ever since then, I just never wanted to deal with them again.
Did you
Like,
tell them?
previously-
Did you tell them you were sweet Danny Lee?
No, I don't do that stuff.
That's why.
Did you
Yo,
get
what's
it
going
at
on?
the end?
Dr. Rashid,
Yeah,
what's
they
going on,
they
brother?
ended up giving it to me, but it was after like 2 months. Hey, what's up, Dr. Rashid?
What's up, Rashid?
Chipotle's not
Danny,
bad.
that
Actually.
was
We
your
have that over here
mistake.
too.
You didn't say, "Do you know who I am?" That's what you needed to say in your emails.
I don't do that stuff.
I'm John, the
nobody.
everyday collector.
That's right.
I'm nobody.
Oh my God, we'll send it to you for free. That's what I should hear.
Oh, one of the best.
Sorry, sir.
I want to give another best one.
Gee, okay, Danny.
As-
Okay, this is the Danny segment.
Asmus Toys. So they were showing the Asmus, what was it? The Elven Warrior 1/6 figure,
Oh yeah.
and they actually had the wrong bow on their production photos. So I privately messaged them saying, "Hey, that's the wrong bow. It's not accurate to the movie." And I sent them pictures of how the real bow should look like, and they're like, "Oh my God, I can't believe that we missed this." Like they had the same book too that I have, and they were like all kind of like embarrassed that they didn't catch it also. So then they're like, "Okay, we're gonna make a running change." So, but then later on, like maybe a couple days later, they contacted me back saying, "Hey, can I get your address, your name and address?" And I was like, "Why?" And like, "Oh, we want to send you a free figure." So I was like, "Oh shit!" I was totally not expecting it. Like I just wanted to give them the info to get the right piece out, the right accessory. And they were nice
Well, if you're
enough
not good at anything else, you might as well have good customer service.
He's like, "Why you want my address, man? I didn't do
dare
anything.
you.
I'm sorry."
I support
I'm
Asmus.
joking.
Thank goodness it
know.
wasn't Fern.
There's lots of Asmus love here.
Hey, Danny, the 5%, was it like $500? Was it $100? Was it $50? Was it $20?
No, it was. I don't even think I bought a full. I think I bought Cost Babies.
True knows the weight of my heart.
maybe-
It says, "John, the worst is when Queen opened the windows again." Like,
The whole point was they were giving me the runaround. Toys Wonderland. They didn't want to give me that 5% for some reason, even though it was a site-wide advertised sale. So then I was just like, if you're gonna be like that over 5%, then I don't know if I ever want to do business with you again.
do we even need to continue, or I think he said enough for everybody?
I think I'm done.
Okay.
There you go.
Brenton, do you have one you want to share?
Yeah, I can agree with Danny on Sideshow being the best. But as for the worst, there was this girl I used to work with, and she was pretty large.
Oh wow.
What? Dude, no scale shaming
she was-
here, bro.
Scale shaming.
But anyway, so she
Half
went
this
to like
panel's pretty large. I take offense
She
to
didn't
that.
walk with us. She walked amongst us.
Exactly. There you go. But she went to like KFC and went through the drive-through, and they missed something in her order.
Oh fuck.
And here she calls the manager at the KFC, and he told her, "I bet you probably ate it."
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
So
You
she
profiled
didn't
her.
really get it
How
back.
dare you?
That manager was on breaking news the next day. Man found dead in its KFC. Holy man. How about yourself, Pudgy?
Only one. I'll piggyback off Vane. Thank you for reminding me. My only hobby-related one would be an eBayer whose name I wish I could recall. Private seller. Without any prompting, he sent me photos of him packing it. He sent me photos. He went above and beyond. He packed it and then taped down each piece to keep it from shifting. And then, without prompting, sent me a picture in eBay. That he showed me a picture of the box at the UPS store. They said, your package is on the way, bro. Hope you enjoy it. It's a beautiful piece.
Perfect.
And to perpetuate a stereotype, he was Canadian as well.
Oh, you love it, of course.
So
I'm surprised he
okay,
didn't
the
hand
beautiful
deliver it
thing-
to you.
Yeah, literally on a horse.
That's all that was left, really.
That's all that was left. And bad experience, not hobby related. I'll just say, local dealership, Ford Motor Company, negotiating for a car, finding some underhanded shit. I want to break his legs, kind of stuff.
You shouldn't have bought a Ford.
Some kneecaps.
I bought it from someone else, but yeah, another dealership. Worst customer service.
How about yourself, Cash?
Best is probably my good buddy Victor Garduno. Make sure everything I want is good in there. If I need anything custom made, he'll do it to the size I want it, or anything drawn. Very great artist, detailed. Shipping is like really quick. Tracking is provided. Everything. If I ever need to do like a YouTube giveaway or something, he's always willing. Or if I have a buddy who wants to get something from him, he doesn't mind making sure they get their packages a little bit quicker than normal. The worst is the second house we ever looked at to purchase. She's like, hey, it's a really good house and this and this. And then we go, yeah, there's mouse traps everywhere. We're going to just pass. Like,
Yeah. Slight problem.
yeah.
You'll be sharing-
everywhere.
You'll be sharing the house with some other residents.
They don't pay rent too.
I mean, they don't pay.
Fern, how about yourself, brother?
Shit, I just had a bad one right now. Went to this pizza place to get one slice of pizza. They're like, oh, that'll be like 10 minutes. I'm like, all right. 15 minutes later, I'm like, hey, is my order ready? Like, oh, it'll be 10 minutes. Motherfucker, you said that 15 minutes ago.
Jesus.
Waited almost 30 minutes for one lousy slice of pizza.
Did it taste good though?
And
Is it going down good?
it was all right. Might have to take a little break
Was this before or after the
halfway
bathroom
through.
break, Fern?
Go use it today.
Wash your hands before you handle the comics.
How
And then
about
the best-
he's gonna go. Yeah.
There's this happy ending place. Not just playing.
They don't call him Big Old Fern for nothing.
No, Sideshow has like some of the best. I remember I ordered the Jack Sparrow DX figure.
Yeah.
Like literally the week before it came out, I pre-ordered it, and then I called them to ask them something about it, and then they're like, "Oh, well, if you want, we could ship it like today if you want." I'm like, "Oh shit!" Like, I just barely pre-ordered it, and I got first batch of it. I was like,
Oh,
So-
dang.
Walton saying, "Dang, is John skipping casual?" Walton, a man of my professionalism. I saw casual enjoying that slice of pizza. I was letting him enjoy. I didn't want to put him on the spot with pizza in his mouth, but he looks free now. So, how about yourself, Steve?
I don't know if it's like worst customer service, but I was in a condo once, and I was renting a condo. And one morning I went to work, but I noticed the ceiling was leaking, and I was like, I called like the landlord. I was like, "Hey, your ceiling's leaking. I'm going to work. You come back or whatever." So then I come back, and like the whole ceiling in my whole condo is completely like gone. It's like all over the floor.
Wow.
A bunch of water just crushes everything. This is before statues. So
Yeah.
luckily, yeah. But then like I'm like, hey, it's whatever, you know? So then like I'm walking around the property. So come to find out, someone's refrigerator was leaking for like 3 days or something. Refrigerator. And it's like all 5 floors got messed up.
From a refrigerator.
But this is the
They
worst
must have
part.
defrosted it.
So she comes by, she's like, "Hey, you're gonna have to pack up your stuff and get out of here." And I was like, "What?" And she's like, "We don't have insurance."
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And I was like, "Oh my god, like that's horrible. How isn't home insurance like $10 or something, like $12 or something?"
Not yours.
No.
Home insurance is more.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
Well, the place we were at, I was at, it was like not that big of a place, but it was.
It's inexpensive for renters, but for the person maintaining
Yeah.
the facility, it's expensive.
But the funny part is like when I was like, I can't live here because the ceiling's not here anymore. So I'm gonna go to an apartment, and I need you to cover the fees because I can't live here anymore.
'Cause I
And she
can't-
goes
right.
like, what? She said, why would I do that? I was like,
Because I'm gonna freaking sue you.
and then
What
like,
what was the problem without a ceiling? You just turned it into a loft. It's fine, man.
what?
Yeah, right.
With the other 5 floors above him.
Yeah, I was like, is that how they do in Canada?
An industrial loft.
Nice.
Bro, you just put one of those firefighter poles.
That's it. You make it a loft though, but then your rent goes up about 40%.
Yeah.
For me personally, I think I said the Sideshow story, but Sideshow's, like Danny said, really stepped up their customer service. I called them, I think it was last year, because I had a bust from them, the legendary scale bust, the what do you call it, Sabertooth, and I had it in the box. Even in the box, they're not protected. Had him in the box, and when I took him out, when I was moving my stuff, his shoulder, the paint was chipping. I was freaking pissed. I was like, I kept this thing in the box. This thing should be mint. So I called Sideshow. The problem with it is this thing released 10 years ago. So the guy I was speaking to didn't even know what piece I was talking about.
Yeah, it was before he got hired.
So I'm like, can I speak to your
Before he was
manager?
born.
So the manager comes on. Nice guy. Hey, this is it. I keep it in the box, you know. I'm the everyday collector. Oh, he's like, buddy, I'll fly one in personally. No, I'm only kidding.
Wow.
I said, no, I'm, this is the situation. I had it. He's like, there's nothing
went,
there's nothing we can do. What are you saying?
Wait, you posted this MTV situation?
What do you mean MTV?
The Jersey Shore guy.
Just continue your story.
Jesus.
This has gone off the rails.
Anyways,
Only Joe got it.
he ended up giving me free shipping on another order I had. Because they couldn't do anything. It was 10 years old. I'm even surprised I got that. So that was cool.
But he still worked with you. That's good. Yeah.
What happened with the bust?
I still have it. Hello.
You just put it back in the box and forgot about it?
Pretty much.
Oh, I thought you were going to say it's on Sideshow Seconds.
I can. What can I do? He says you get a local painter to touch it up. Like he didn't even have the he couldn't even tell me what color it was. That's how old it was. But just to end the segment there, I want to, for all the companies watching the show, you remember this.
Have you ever heard the expression, the customer is always right?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, here I am.
You make sure that you know your
Great
customers
stuff.
are always right. All right, guys, let's kick it in to the actual show.
You're not
Everyone's done their
always right.
pizza?
We're not going to let Danny tell us about every other purchase he's made?
No,
I was waiting for more.
you're falling asleep there for a second. All right, we got a lot of stuff to talk about. Jokers and this and that and holy mac, it's
Well, speaking of Jokers,
Ooh.
Yeah.
what is he showing?
I don't know.
no, I don't have anything.
So then, what are you talking about?
I was just talking about our panels in general.
Oh wow,
I got you.
now I got it.
Okay.
You hate to hear it.
What a pun.
How do you get him out of here? James saying love that movie. Okay. Saying Walton saying Joe, you're flipping savage today, brutal tonight.
I think he
That's what
means.
happens when he stays up past his bedtime.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's cranky.
my goodness.
I got to make it worth my while.
We need a diaper change, people. We need a diaper change.
Wow.
All right, guys, we're gonna kick it off with Sideshow.
Yes, sir.
We talked about this last week. Purgatory. We got her tease last week, and for this show, we have a full reveal. Beautiful statue. Purgatory's coming in at 1/3 scale by PCS with a price tag of $1,380. We're expecting her June to August of 2023. Edition size as of right now is to be determined. And for everyone who doesn't know who Purgatory is, she's a fictional comic book character that was created by Brian Pulido and artist Stephen Hughes. Crimson-skinned winged vampire goddess who first appeared in Evil Ernie Revenge #1, October 1994, that comic book. This is 1/3, like I mentioned, absolutely massive, with a height of 33 inches, width of 33 inches as well, and a depth of 17 inches. So that wingspan is going to definitely take up some space.
Yeah.
I know we got a lot of Vampirella fans, as well as horror fans in general. What do you guys think?
The size is crazy.
Yeah.
The
That's
33 by 33.
It is a
Yeah, the
space Hulk.
wingspan is insane, man.
You have to. I would think you have to love that character. Is really somebody's getting it? Somebody on the panel?
Someone is.
Who is it?
Maybe.
Fess
it out,
up.
Danny.
Fess up.
Not
We gotta
I.
go a couple down. Be a little pudgy, maybe.
I'll say
I
past me.
thought.
You mean the person who's away?
He's away.
Okay.
He may be away. We'll ask him when he gets back.
It's a cash out,
Cash.
baby.
I think they did well
No,
with the
this looks
anatomy
good.
of the body.
Yeah. The
Yeah, it's
anatomy
beautiful
looks
sculpt.
beautiful.
How about them switch out bangs?
What do you feel about that? How do you guys feel about that?
What a waste.
It seems like a weird switch out to use. Like out of all the things, that's like the only
Yeah.
thing you could change is the bangs.
Yeah.
Unless I'm not familiar with the character, unless there's two particular versions where you know her hairstyle is particularly different. Maybe that's pertinent to the character, but yeah, I would say you really have to love this character to devote that much space. Unless space is not an issue. That's a big girl.
I know John said the ES is to be determined. I have to assume it's not going to be anything too high. What's a typical PCS? Are we at like 500?
No, I think more than that.
You think this will be more than that?
1,000? 15? It'll be. I think it's going to be over that. Yeah. A lot of people. I'm telling you, a lot of people are into it, collecting the horror lines. They're really into it
Yeah.
in the community. I've
This
been meeting.
character.
The what line?
But
Lady
at
Death,
$1,300,
Vampirella.
and she's not that well known. She's not Vampirella known
No,
or Lady Death known.
but if you're a horror collector and you want that kind of representation and
Yes.
artistic look in the collection, look at like I said, look at the body, look at the black,
Yeah, the
leather look,
execution is
the
flawless.
execution exactly.
Yeah.
This was weird. The swap out bangs. Like I don't know what they were thinking with that, but
Like, which one would you guys prefer? I think
I'm not looking at the bangs. I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
the one parted down the middle is probably the one I would go for.
The one parted down the middle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's
It's
talking
one on
about
the
the
left.
hairstyle.
Jesus.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
My bad.
Yeah, the part down the middle all the way. Yeah.
Well, Cash is back. Cash, was this on your list?
Yeah, man. The parted bangs is Chaos Comics, and then like the non-parted
See?
is when it goes to Dynamite. So
See,
it
there
is
you
part
go.
with
Dude, look at
Vampirella,
that.
Lady
Cash
Death,
is
and then
schooling
like
us with the
You'll
Oh.
comics.
love to hear it.
they're probably gonna do they're gonna come out with a fourth lady, which her name is Chastity. She's a lesser known. Like Joe said, Vampirella is the most prominent name of the four, but
Is
yeah, so
Chastity,
will be next.
is she a blonde?
Wait,
I was gonna
No,
say she had
brunette.
belt.
She's brunette. Yeah.
is she the nun?
No, she has like the golden horns, so it's like no one really knows that character though. Yeah.
The base is intricate, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a great base. I liked it a lot, but
A little
statue like
much.
this, I don't know how much you're looking at that base.
Yeah, I think the ES is gonna be anywhere between 500 and 1,000. The ES isn't gonna be high. I mean, a lot of people, I guess like late '90s fans would probably know it, but I mean, it's pretty much an Egyptian demigoddess is all it is. But I like the wingspan on it, but it's a lot of real estate too, though.
It is. Yeah.
It looks cool. It's different. And a huge congrats to everyone who's going to be picking her up. Please post photos.
Dude, the skeleton's really well done.
All right, we're going back. Danny's like, the last second, we're moving on, and he
Well,
brings
I'm
it
like
back.
studying it. This is one of the few times I'm actually looking at it. I mean, I wouldn't normally look at this.
He's only seen the base from the back.
Yeah. Who knew there was a skeleton?
He concentrated on that one. Yeah.
I hate to see it. Okay, we good, Danny?
Congrats.
It
guys.
seems
All
pretty
right.
rounded.
Cash, when you get this unboxing, please.
Yeah, man, sure, I'll definitely do that. I got Victor doing me a drawing of it, so
Oh.
I'll share that too.
That'll be sweet.
Nice.
Steve, any interest in it? Just before we go, are you picking this up at all?
No, not me. I definitely do like it. The black is cool. It's like better leather than I've seen in other statues. But I'm not too familiar with the character, to be honest.
Very cool. Moving on, we got for our wrestling fans by PCS as well, The Undertaker. Quarter scale, coming in at 705. Again, edition size is to be determined, and we're looking at a release date of June to August 2023. The only thing I remember about Undertaker was on my N64. There was a game I used to play as a kid, and I used to always play on this Undertaker. But
should have made this the American Badass version.
That's my favorite version too.
Yeah.
I don't know. PCS is doing this wrestling line. So far, they're looking really good. Do we have anybody in the panel that picked up The Rock or Stone Cold, I believe?
Cash got the original Undertaker, but I think it had a break and he returned it.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it had a break. The painting on the black coat was really lackluster, to say it nicely. And the only thing that bothers me with PCS is the hair. The hair is the only thing that's questionable. I can get over paint because it could have been like a one-off, but the hair wasn't as... I don't know. Yeah.
Just didn't hit you.
Do you have any interest in this one?
Oh, not at all. Not at all.
I don't know, man. What his chest is like. Holy man.
Get Danny's opinion before you move on too far.
But that's how his chest looked like, from what I remember. Like, it's saggy.
Wasn't Stone Cold on like a turnbuckle though?
Yep.
Yes, so is The Rock.
Yeah.
Okay. So this base is a little more, I guess, boring.
Generic. Yeah.
To a
Brendan
degree.
says, great statue minus the Ricky Bobby. I don't know what I'm supposed to
Doing-
do with my hands, boys. Yeah, the base, let's go back one. The base is, considering what we got with the other bases of the statues,
Yeah.
the line, it's
Brendan does
underwhelming.
make up a good
Get it? Underwhelming Undertaker. Oh,
They should have did like the new one was like this or something.
Oh yeah.
Does he have his regular
Yeah,
eyes, or
like
does he
just-
have his whiteout eyes?
you want to talk about eyes? He
Regular.
has the eyes where he's looking at you and then he's looking at the door too. Look.
He got that 1,000-yard
My
stare.
pug.
His pics, his head doesn't his head look a little shrunk? Like it's smaller scale?
Bro,
Strong.
I mean, just
when I
get some
saw this
whiteout.
when I saw this portrait here, I'm like I appreciate artists and the time they take
Yes.
to sculpt a statue, and it's a lot of hard work. We talk, we're fast to talk. Me personally, I'm fast to talk and give opinions, but I'm telling you, brother, we got a problem here. We got a problem. I don't know if someone rushed. I don't know if the guy got nervous towards the end, but we gotta fix this because this is
Looking a little googly too, right? If you're looking at it closely.
little googly. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, just
That's
a,
what I said. This
a wee bit.
I don't want a statue that looks like my pug. That's a problem.
Just get some whiteout, paint out the pupils, and then it'll look perfect.
Oh,
with
that's
the
so
white-
smart.
whiteout.
Hell
That's
yeah,
smart.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm paying $705 US so that I
And
can
break it
white
out
out
the
my
whiteout.
statue.
Hey, Cash, is this a straight repaint of the purple one?
No, it's not. The arms, or at least the arm pose, is different. Everything else seems to be the same except for the arm pose.
Okay.
I thought that one was a younger version.
Really?
The original one, they did have the white
Whiteout.
eyes.
Yeah, this one doesn't.
It was. So I think it has to be like a lot of the same. Like it was younger, but like nothing has changed too much. Like to get both.
Doesn't even look like the Undertaker, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
Looks like the Overgiver.
What the? Someone cut this guy off of the pizza.
How about yourself, Steve, to pose next to your belt? No.
No, man. Like the only thing like WWF for me is the Hasbro toys, the like 4-inch little
WWE.
ones.
Okay.
Yeah, how dare you,
sorry.
WWF?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Trying to get us canceled?
You want the World Wildlife Federation to come after us, or Foundation.
No,
Foundation
I don't know.
Federation.
That was
On Earth Day.
On Earth, on top of it all.
Another thing.
But no, they got to fix these eyes. Come on, you don't put a production photo like this. Here's $705 with eyes like that.
And that's the best one. We took the best one to use for the photo op.
Hey, TK592 says, "Looks like my Aunt Lisa." That's so.
Wow.
Wow.
Other than that,
Shout out
congratulations,
Aunt
Hall of
Lisa.
Fame.
TK never got away with anything at Aunt Lisa's house. Don't touch that cookie. She's watching TV. Don't touch that cookie.
I don't know if she's yelling at me or someone else.
Oh my God. I should stop laughing.
Lane is saying, hey, it could be worse. It could be the Chong Li Bolo Young, that statue with its teeth, man. That one wasn't too bad. A teeth you
This
could get
isn't
away
how-
with, I think.
I don't picture the Undertaker like this though. Like when I think of the Undertaker, I think of the early '90s at SummerSlam when it was like purple Undertaker versus gray Undertaker.
Yep.
That's what I remember as the Undertaker. That's how I envision him.
What year was that?
'93, I think.
90s.
I was still in diapers, buddy.
Dude, this Undertaker took too many chair shots.
Yeah, we're gonna get banned soon.
No, we're good. We're good. All right, we're gonna go move on to the what we're really here to
No, I
talk
still
about
think it
tonight.
looks good.
There it goes.
There you go. Oh my goodness, you hate to see it. This is what's been Facebook, Instagram, everything's been exploding. YouTube, that's what everyone's talking about. Is this bloody statue? This is the for our audio listeners. We're talking now the Joker quarter scale by Tweeterhead. Coming in, this quarter scale is coming in at a price tag of $1,225 with an edition size of 500, which you love to see. It's nice and low. The quarter scale one is going to come with the exclusive alternate hand that's holding the blade and a separate portrait with a release of April to June 2023. Now, they also, before they showed us the quarter scale, they did show us the 6 scale version, and they gave us 2 renditions of that release. It was the 6 scale deluxe and 6 scale collector edition. So the deluxe was coming in at 600 with an edition size of 600 as well. And it has the same exclusives that the quarter scale is now coming with. And then the collector edition was 580 and the edition size was to be determined. And you didn't get those exclusives. Now, I know a lot of people have been up in arms in regards to the fact that it's not the right scale, it's off by a few inches, the price is ridiculous. A lot of people are excited, a lot of people jumped on it right away, which is great to hear as well. But I want to hear your thoughts, everyone in the chat, these wonderful panel members. Kick it off with Joe. How are you feeling about this, Joe?
Well, just to get it a little more background, they didn't just show the 1/6. The 1/6 has been on pre-order for quite some time, which was the beginning of this shitstorm.
Because everybody wanted the quarter, it in quarter.
Yeah, and because they could get it, a lot of people ordered the 1/6, and then Sideshow kind of took over Tweeterhead, and then they did the Harley in both, and everybody was like, "Whoa, we got to have Joker." And then they did Joker, and then everybody thought, "Oh, $800 or $900," because the Wonder Woman was like a $200 difference, and the Harley was a $200 difference. Everybody knew this was a little bigger, so they figured, all right, this would be like a $300 difference, $400 max. Nope, it was literally double, and that's before tax and shipping. This is going to be $1,500 to your door.
If you're in the U.S. If you're in the U.S., yeah.
That's a lot for a quarter scale, as epic as this looks.
Mm-hmm.
And Tweeterhead still has yet to put out a quarter, to my knowledge. So no one knows
you're right.
quality. You don't know if you're getting 1/6 quality blown up or how that's going to shape out.
Yeah.
Well, also I wanted to mention Chad from Tweeterhead put out some info as well, because you have a lot of people who had jumped on the 1/6 version, which is now, I think the deluxe is, the wait list is full on Sideshow. But regardless, you had a lot of people jump on it, and now they announced that the quarter scale is coming. They're like, hey, I'm interested in the quarter scale. So Chad, they put out some info as to how you can switch your orders. So he came out and said, so the estimated ship date for the quarter scale Joker will be the second quarter, April to June of 2023. The 6 scale Joker is still on track and will not be complicated by the quarter scale release. Very important information for customers that have ordered the 1/6 scale Joker from Sideshow or Tweeterhead. For Tweeterhead customers, we do have a list of interested customers that will be reaching out to you, but please feel free to email joker@tweeterhead.com if you want to exchange your 1/6 scale for the quarter scale. Again, this is only for Tweeterhead customers. For the Tweeterhead customers, because the 1/6 scale is no longer on sale and the quarter scale won't be on sale on Tweeterhead, can you please let me know before the end of May if you'd like to upgrade? We will confirm in an email and also let you know the estimated shipping cost. For Sideshow customers, please contact Sideshow's customer service. What else do we have here? He also said a few folks have asked about the Joker 1/6 scale edition size changing. He says he anticipates it will not be changing by too many pieces. And then he went on to say thank you and apologize for the whole situation and confusion and so forth.
Last thing, and then everybody else can have their day with it. And then this, because they upscaled this one to quarter, now everybody's wondering, well, what about Scarecrow? What about Ivy? Ivy already shipped. People have Ivy in hand. They can't even like cancel the scale up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you're halfway through a Rogues line and you change the scales.
Yeah.
All right. Somebody else can have the torch now.
Well, I am hoping that people switch their 1/6 to 1/4 so that might wait list on the 1/6 exclusive drops. If it doesn't drop, I am quite happy with the standard with the collectors, and this is a must. I pre-ordered this on day one because I loved it, but then I made a decision to pursue quarter scales more instead of 1/6. So I canceled. It's the only piece I canceled, and I regret having done so. But either way, I'm going to have this in the collection, but in 1/6, I believe.
Jazzy's asking, does Tweeterhead's quality match Prime 1 or Queen Studios quality for them to be priced like this?
No,
Hell,
I don't think so. Their suits, like, they don't have the texture.
Yeah, to be fair, I would say most of Tweeterhead stuff that they try to represent is like classic stuff that doesn't lend itself to highly textured.
Yeah.
So this is going to be, yeah. So this is going to be an inaugural piece in many ways. You know?
I think, Pudgy, what's going to happen is I think people are hesitant right now with the low edition size. When this does go, I think it's going to be in demand afterwards.
Right. Once somebody has it in hand, you see some photos, then it's really going to.
So the exclusive you get includes the two accessories, the blade and the Joker card you can see on the left, as well as the two portraits they have there, which are beautifully sculpted. They do look good.
They look good. Yeah.
Hey John, I have a quick question for you actually. So they sent that email out saying that people that who got the 1/6 one can convert their order to a quarter one, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what does that do to the edition size if all 500 have already been put up for sale?
Well, that's a very good question. I don't have any more details than that information there.
Oh yeah.
But
like
if 500 people who ordered the 6 scale all convert, then you know what I mean? Like they're saying
then I should get my exclusive 1/6. Okay.
Joe's enjoying it. Pudgy's gonna love it.
Right?
Let's go.
But I don't feel, and I feel like that's where the pricing does come from as well, because they're not going to expect all the 6 scale collectors to jump into the quarter scale collection piece at that price, if that makes any sense.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
One of the guys, Phoenix, said like this is going to be their statement piece. You know, I do like
I
how
agree.
how he said that, but also the thing that bothers me the most about this whole thing is they did that post. You know, in 48 hours we'll release the price. I didn't like that as like a collector, for a company to do to us. You know, it's like
They didn't want the pitchforks out for 48 hours leading up to the PO.
Well,
it's a lot worse now. They haven't sold out, so that's.
And Joe, to that point, like I think you had messaged, I think I had read it from you, is the fact that they actually said, "Well, we're not sure yet."
Yeah,
at the 48-hour mark, you're not sure.
Yeah, that was the stupidest response. They could have literally said, we're not disclosing that, and I would have respected it more than we're not sure as of now. Like, what the hell do you mean?
I would give them the benefit of the doubt, but only on the fact that I could imagine this is a new merger between these two companies.
Exactly.
This is the
Well, that's-
okay. I could imagine somebody at Tweeterhead, and this is just supposition, but I'm saying I could imagine somebody at Tweeterhead being resistant to this price, saying this is not our model. We don't go this high. This is a new plateau for us. And maybe somebody on the other side of the merger saying, no, this is the way.
Sideshow.
Yeah, and I could imagine, knowing the way other businesses work, an internal struggle, and they want to, and they can't kind of confirm, and they can't commit to a price because they're still arguing about it because they knew this was going to be a hullabaloo.
Mm-hmm.
We've seen it with how
One-on-one.
Sideshow handles Hot Toys. They're the main distributor, and they they add their Sideshow tax, which is
There you go.
at least 30% more than what Hot Toys sells for in Hong Kong
There you go. There
from
you
their
go.
their own secret base.
I could see that somebody at Tweeterhead being very upset about the idea.
I saw a YouTuber. I won't put his name out there or her name out there.
No.
He did a comparison from this to Prime One, and at the end of the video, he or she says, "It is what it is." And I was like, "You're a reviewer. You have a bunch of people following you. Like, you shouldn't say that. Like, as a collector, that's like horrible to us. Like it is what it is."
Steve,
He's in the pocket. Sorry, she's in the pocket. Like she, like I couldn't even click on that video because I knew how that video was gonna go.
I was a little bit bothered by that, to be honest.
it is so disappointing. For me personally, I come onto this channel. I do the show to chat with you guys, hang out. It's a good way to spend a Friday night. But the amount of people that say, "Oh, who cares? I'm not buying it. I don't care. I don't care. Sweep it under the rug. Who cares?" You have to vocalize your opinion, especially if you have a channel and you're kind of in this hobby. You're the voice for you're the voice of the community. You're the voice, so you should, with respect. Of course, you always respect everybody, but always state your opinion. Be kind to others, but you have to, because these companies will just steamroll over us. They'll steamroll over the collector. I like that about Queen, and we'll talk about that a little bit later. How that's an example of an up-and-coming company that's listening to the community, taking the feedback, and making the right changes. Cash, I wanted to talk to you about this a bit. Like, we've established already the price point's high. It still looks beautiful. Tons of detail in this statue. And I know you were excited about it. So I'm excited to hear your thoughts and if you've pulled the trigger on it.
Yeah, so there was a time where I was thinking I was gonna go 1/6 with all of DC, and I had initially got this. I had got the Scarecrow in 1/6, and I canceled it. And this one I was on the wait list for the exclusive in the 1/6, and I actually wasn't able. It never converted, so it's kind of like whatever. But as soon as they announced the Harley, that's what made me be like, okay, here we are. I talked to Pudgy like a lot about like a piece that kind of speaks to you when you first see it. You're 110% sure. And as far as the Harley and Joker, I was 110% sure. For me, I don't care for the price. I wish the price was like $250, $300 lower. I did go ahead and pre-order it. I don't care for the price. I just want to like preface that, but I pre-ordered it because, like, for one, I'm just putting a deposit down now, and all I'm doing is basically just gonna pay it like at that time. So I'm not gonna like give them money each month. Just when it's due at that time, I'll pay it then. So if it was up front, like right now, I probably wouldn't have done it. But the fact that I have a year is kind of like whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But keeping it real, that price should be a lot lower. Like, but it was a perfect Joker and a perfect Harley for me.
Would you guys have traded the ES for a lower price if this was 2,000? But it was $1,000, but it was a 2,000 ES.
As good as this
guy.
piece.
Oh, sorry.
Oh no, as good as this piece is, I don't want to see the ES more than 1,500, I'd say. But it's crazy because even John had mentioned like they're combining it in this one, so it's kind of hard to answer that, Joe. Like, they're combining it. There is no EX at this point.
No, I said ES, like edition size. Would you?
Edition size.
Would
It's
you?
500 right now.
It's 500 now. Would you have taken a 2000 edition size to drop the price by the $250?
I don't know, man.
I mean,
It's a
me not
tough
being
one.
an ES guy, I would have done it. I would make that
Yeah.
trade,
Me
but I'm
too.
not.
Yeah.
I'm not a big ES guy. But I know some people
true.
are. So
Yeah.
would you pay an extra $250 for that premium?
For $250, yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah,
For
yeah.
$250, sure.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I know what's going to happen. I know that this is sticker shock right now. It's going to sell, and then people are going to be kicking themselves.
Yeah, they're gonna resell it and sell for double.
Yeah,
probably.
that's what I was gonna say. Do you think people buy
Assuming-
it just to flip it? Maybe.
Assuming they deliver the quality.
Assuming they deliver
This
the quality.
could be a dud.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to mention
That's a chance, yeah.
and get your opinions on it is, do you think they're coming in swinging with the thought that, well, this is going to be we're going to put all our efforts in here, and we're going to try to squeeze every dollar, because there is a lot of people in the community who flip the statues. We know it. It's not.
Yeah.
It's nothing to
I'm-
be hidden, and it's
I'm gonna
fine.
say
You do
no.
what you want to do, but do you think they kind of wanted to come in swinging with that high market value? Because this comes out, how much money are you going to squeeze out of this as a reseller, realistically?
No, John, because they're not like Dark Side, to where like they're a new company. They're already an established company. It's just new to the scale.
And the merger,
Yeah, in the merger.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
right?
And a throne piece, so to speak.
It's a merger, but Sideshow tells them what to do at this point. So
Do you guys
So
think if they
basically, this is
release like
Sideshow's fault.
if they release a Riddler on Throne just like this at the same price,
Hmm.
people would buy it?
yeah, because it's Riddler. No,
They would
I-
buy
Iron
it.
Studios
that
will
was-
say, "What
that
the
was-
fuck?"
That was too fast of an answer. No, people don't. Riddler doesn't command what Joker commands.
Yeah.
Me being a sucker because I need a Riddler, yes.
You would pay, yeah.
Yeah.
So if this was Riddler, you'd be okay with it, is what
Riddle
you're
me
saying.
this.
I would begrudgingly be considering it more than I am now.
Or Two Face.
Or a Two-Face. I would kind of question why they were on Throne, but yeah.
Artistically, I appreciate the Batman cowl there. I appreciate what they did with the cape, with the knives holding the cape onto
Yeah.
the throne. And look, the little details, the shoe, the knife in the
The
shoe.
Switchblade.
It's
I was a huge fan of this at 1/6 scale, man.
Yeah. Yeah. That's why I can't let this one get away, even in regular collectors.
I mean, conceptually, I like this one better than the Prime 1 one. And I like the Prime 1 one also.
oh wow. Well, yeah, we're gonna get into that a little bit later in the show as well. We'll talk about that Prime One release.
Do you
And
see
kind of the
anything
differences in
from,
where people are at.
Batman the Animated Series in the base? Because like I'm trying to place some of that, like some of the stuff in the
The
base.
Polaroids in the camera are from the Killing
Killing
Joke.
Joke.
The Killing Joke. Yeah.
The gas mask is from '89.
Yeah, and the
The Burning Money, I assume, is paying homage to the Heath Ledger.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
and that teeth that reminds me of the Arkham Asylum games.
Reminds me of the
Oh, yeah.
games. Yes.
Yeah, it does.
The
yeah.
cash, I would have liked to see a little bit more detail on the cash. I hope they the bundles there. I hope they
Oh.
yeah, I get it.
hopefully they tweak it there. But the effect they got with that the gasoline, that looks incredible.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible.
I also like the portraits. The portraits are like, I don't know. I get more of that Joker sinister look from both
Yes.
portraits
Yes.
than
Yeah.
the.
I like
Prime
the
one.
I like the regular better than the EX on
I like-
portrait and
yeah.
card.
I like them both.
That's why I'm gonna be quite content with the regular.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
To me, that's classic quintessential Joker.
I think the hair looks better. Like it looks more classic Joker, like comic Joker.
Yeah, I think the 6 scale is going to be really popular with the ES as well as 600. I think that's going to be one to get as well.
We
This
keep
is-
talking. I'm gonna do a live pre-order.
We should.
oh
Why not?
Cash
Check out my-
Pen.
my god!
Jeez.
I don't think it works there.
We have.
Yeah.
I wanted to pull this photo of the
Yeah, right
Joker
there.
and Harley right next
There
to
you
each
go.
other. Yeah,
There you go. Boom.
it's beautiful.
Does it surprise
Can't
you
wait
guys
to
that
see.
Harley's so much smaller? Like, the statue itself, like the base and everything.
Well, they can't all cost $1,250.
Thank God.
Or can they?
But
I
if
mean,
you
they
look at the
can.
characters, though, Harley is almost the same size as Joker, just as the character themselves.
Yeah, it's
So
more
I
the
would
base.
say that.
Yeah.
I mean, all your money is tied up in that base, right? With everything. That's
Exactly.
The cool thing about this one too, the Joker one, is like Joker doesn't get lost in the base. Like Joker still stands out, which is kind of weird. He's
Exactly.
so
Yeah.
scrawny, skinny, but he stands out.
Yes.
It's the
He
it's the way
is
they
the focal
engineered the
point.
body. Yeah.
The body and the popping of the color. Like they muted all the
Yeah.
throne stuff.
Thank God he's not like on a sentinel head or something.
Boy.
But I do like the way the bases integrate.
Yeah.
No, I
Can't
know.
wait to see this setup on caches.
Yeah,
I-
I'm excited.
I'm on the wait list for the exclusive. Do I wait, or do I just get the regular?
No, you-
What do I do?
I'd give it a little bit. The regular 1/6 isn't going to sell out.
yeah, the edition
think
size is
so.
TBD there, so you're fine there.
So I would wait to see how
If it
much
converts?
if it converts, because all the people that are jumping ship
Hmm.
Yeah.
over.
Agreed.
How many days? Like what? A week?
I'm down, James, for that.
Yeah.
I refresh my Gmail regularly.
Yeah. May 1st, bro.
May 1st.
Give it some time. That may convert. Give it some time. If he sells out quick, it's not converting anywhere.
John, this is a throne piece. Are you gonna get this one?
I'm so tempted, Steve. I'm really on the fence. I love throne pieces.
Even
You
with
know
the price
me.
tag?
The price tag. It's tough because of the Prime One.
Do you love the ES? You like that ES?
And what you get from the Prime Ones with the swap outs, which we'll get into. But this base, though, it's tough. It's tough. I don't know. If this was like around the $1,000 mark,
Yeah,
Yep.
definitely.
eyes closed, I
That's
would have
what
ordered
everybody
it.
was
It would have sold out
predicting.
already.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's
They would've
what I
sold.
don't think it's selling as well as they had hoped, because I know from another distributor that didn't have the green light to sell any, that they gave him the green light this evening.
Jeez.
Like it's Sideshow's opening it up to other people to sell it now.
Yeah.
But do you think it's also because Prime One did theirs the same day that has
Exactly.
anything to do with it?
What a slap in the face by them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think from the 3 releases, I think the 6 scale deluxe is going to be the favorable purchase here. It's affordable. You're getting the same character. You're getting everything the same, and you're not taking up the real estate in the collection as well as the
Yes.
real estate in the bank account.
And it's still an impactful piece for 1/6 scale.
Of course. Of
Yeah.
course. I don't know. It's tough to see releases like this when you had Thanos on throne at quarter scale for like, what was it? 1,000 to 1,200?
1,250, right?
I think it was
Roughly around there?
$1,200
Something like that,
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, it's tough. And that's a monstrosity of a statue.
Different times though too.
James is saying you should wait to get the deluxe off the wait list.
Shall wait. I don't know for how long, but I shall.
Yeah, see, statue collecting, good point. He says, for the money, it was way better to buy a Thanos on throne. I didn't regret it when I got the exclusive.
I need that exclusive.
Anthony,
Well, and
welcome,
that was
brother.
just by
Oh, sorry, Brandon, go ahead.
So I'd
Ooh,
say that
that's
Thanos
nice,
on Throne
Anthony.
was just by Sideshow, right?
Say that
Yes.
one more time.
The Thanos on Throne, that was only by Sideshow.
Sideshow, correct.
So they have to pay twice as many people for these pieces, though, with their collaboration with Tweeterhead. So I'm not surprised if this like gets more expensive.
It's gonna be
'cause
more
they have
expensive.
That's true.
To, you
yeah.
know, all those employees at Tweeterhead now have to get a piece of the pie.
Anthony's saying I order the Prime One, and we'll pair him with this 1/6 exclusive I have on order. Oh, that's a
Beautiful.
They have-
idea. Yeah.
They have nothing in the development cost of the 1/4 for this. Because they were originally, when this came out, they were only selling it in 6th. So they had already like built in the profit in the 1/6.
See you, James. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
So they have nothing invested in this 1/4 other than material.
So, do we think now not to spend too much time on this, but do we think now with future releases, if you like, honestly, I really wish that these companies kind of outsourced opinions from the community. Some are doing it, some don't care, but I want to hear from you guys in case they are watching, which they should be. Do you think this is going to be eye-opening for them? Do you think next kind of quarter scale releases we're going to see a higher ES with a lower price tag, or they're going to keep on this trend of, well, like Brenton was saying, well, now we have two hands in the bucket, so we're going to give you a great product, but you're going to have to pay for it.
It's sideshow too, so it's kind of like they don't really do they really listen, you know?
Yeah.
It's the maiden voyage, so they're going to have to try and dial it in. You know, so the first shot, they may have to adjust. Depends what the market says for not only for the piece, but inflation and the market in general, or everything in life.
They'll have to pivot at some point and see what's important to them. Do they want to have pieces sitting up for pre-order, or do they want them to sell out quickly and make their money?
Yes.
We'll see what they do. Maybe they'll wake up tomorrow and say, sorry guys, we made a typo. We're going to sell this for $1,000.
Like XM with cable.
I keep looking at this picture and I'm adjusting my flex plan.
I wonder, like, if that's. I really think they held off giving us the price because they didn't want pitchforks for 2 days. Like that's what XM did with cable. They gave the price and immediately got butchered for it and had to drop it.
I can't see Sideshow ever dropping the price that way.
No, they won't. But that's why I think they didn't tell us the price until that morning.
Yeah, because then it shows that if we gave opinions on the price and they didn't change it, then they're not listening to the customer.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They'd rather just ride the storm out as POs are coming in.
48 hours less aggravation.
Exactly. Basically, they didn't have to hear it for 48 hours.
Yeah, that's why it's set.
Hey, can you guys believe this? The Lee Bermejo Joker is less than this one. The Prime one, Lee Bermejo Joker. The one where he's on the purple suit.
Yeah,
like
the
hunched
massive
over.
one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
it depends what you like.
Yep. Okay, next on the docket, last Sideshow's news. The love affair. We have the Catwoman and Batman diorama. We didn't get any info on it yet. I think some measurements, which was the height they were saying was about 20 inches. So people are saying that it sounds like it's going to be in 5th scale.
Yep.
But what do you guys think about this? I don't know. Did we really need this?
No.
No, well, no, you don't need it because to be honest, they do Batman statues to death like every month. There's
As they should.
Do we need any of this? We don't need any of
Well,
this.
we
This
need
is
some of it.
this
I don't
is
know if we need
this
this,
is
though.
just fun stuff. But I do like it. This is what, from what I'm seeing in these photos, though, this is a piece that I prefer from one angle, one angle more than another.
Yeah.
Like the image on the right, I like a lot. The image on the left, Batman looks almost as if he's standing at attention and just left face. He looks a little, pardon the pun, he looks a little stiff. Okay.
Stiff, you say?
Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, okay. But so to me, like on my shelf, I would have him posed from the angle on the right photo, and it looks good. And no, it's a nice piece.
I want to see the
I
price
mean, I
tag.
like how the cape's done.
Yes,
Yeah.
the price.
Good
The
job.
price will also determine.
Yeah, the cape was well done as well.
I think $7.99.
For a 5th scale?
It's
Yeah,
it's a
it's a
diorama.
It's 2 5th scales.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well,
I
that
would have
make
liked to see
sense,
this in
though,
quarter.
'cause
Then
that-
it'd be a bajillion dollars.
Yeah, yeah, $1 million.
wasn't that Sideshow Venom versus Spider-Man like 705 or something?
Oh, that's right. Yeah.
But that took more of a. That was dynamic. There was a little bit more intricacy
Well,
into that. You know what I mean?
You're not wrong. That's-
Yeah, do you guys
Shoot.
remember?
Go
Do you guys
ahead.
remember the Sideshow Catwoman that was supposed to release or hasn't released yet?
Yeah, this fall.
Yeah, this fall. Do you guys think this
Mhm.
Catwoman is better than that one they showed?
The one with the cats all over the place.
Mm-hmm.
Can't stand
Oh
those.
wow.
I
Yep,
don't
I
like
like
don't
that
this
one.
one.
I'm still partial to the premium format. The other one. If she was masked, I would have been way more interested. But she's not masked.
Well,
so
she
I
might
don't
come
wanna-
with a swap out.
I
like
doubt it.
the previous premium format. That's why I had to have the X because I wanted her masked.
Yeah. Any other interest, Danny?
Not really. I think this is like a few years too late. When was the wedding issue?
A couple years ago.
Yeah, when she left him on the altar.
Well, they do have that Bat
Tom
and Cat
King.
series that's still running. So
Yeah.
Walton
I
says
mean, it's
50 Shades
nice.
of Batman.
I don't know if it's needed.
No.
Alrighty. Well, we'll see. We'll see what the price comes out. We'll see if
The
there's any
price
swap
will-
outs.
Yeah. I like the concept though. The cape wrapping around the both of them.
It's innovative. It's different.
It's
At
nice.
least it's different. We're
It's
not
one
getting
of those
that.
pieces where
But-
if you don't really have like a Batman or Catwoman, this is a 2-in-1.
Yeah.
This is the piece that I think most of us could show to our significant other, and they'll like it.
Yeah, of
Because
course.
it
You're
has,
like, hey,
it has
that's
that
me and
romantic
you.
flair. Yeah,
Hey, that's me and you. Yeah. Hey.
that's it. We got the sales pitch already down.
I,
Dang, nice.
Funny.
just waiting for the price.
There we go.
Okay, next, guys, we got. We're gonna move into Queen Studios. This is more of a not a very good update, but it's. We'll talk about it. Doctor Strange. We talked about this last week a bit, and we got some updates on Facebook from Queen Studios in regards to how to obtain this bust, which is unbelievable what they were able to pull off with this bust. But they came out and gave us some statements. I'm just going to read through it quickly because it is a little bit. So this bust is part of the Master Series. The Master Series is a high-end collection of exclusive limited edition collectibles designed and created by Queen Studios master artists. Each piece will focus on unique designs, highly detailed sculpts, and expert craftsmanship. Each collectible will follow Queen Studios' core artistic philosophy, created to inspire, born to collect. So they came out for U.S. buyers how to order these Master Series, the pre-order criteria. They gave us criteria. So you had two options. Options 1 would be collectors who have reached or exceeded a total order value of $9,400 on any of Queen Studios collectibles will be eligible to pre-order a Master Series collectible, starting with the new Doctor Strange life-size bust. The total value of the order will be accepted. This means if you have only paid the deposit, we will accept the full item's value instead of what has been paid off. All orders will be qualified in advance of the pre-order start time. If you don't have an existing order history with Queen Studios online store or an authorized partner, you will be required to provide screenshots of previous orders to prove eligibility. Option 2, you would have had to pre-order the Queen Studios, the new Loki life-size bust they did, and the Iron Spider-Man life-size bust they did. So these guys wanted us to spend $9,400 with them, and then provide proof to them. Hey, here's my proof that I spent $9,400 with you, or I have $9,400 on orders. Can I please get the bust? Or buy those two that I mentioned, the Loki life-size bust and the Iron Spider-Man bust. Those were the only ways you were going to get this bust. Now, keep in mind, this has an edition size of 200, with only 160 of these busts available to the U.S. market. How to pre-order. So again, I'm not going to read everything. You can directly purchase it from Queen Studios, where you'd have to send them proof of the purchase, or you can buy it from an authorized partner, and you're going to have to do the same thing. You'd have to show the authorized partner confirmation that you meet the two criteria pieces. Now, the best thing here is that the community backlashed against this, and they pulled the post off of Facebook. So luckily I took screenshots.
They had good intent though.
Yeah. So my take on this, I like it. So let me rephrase that. I like the concept of because I love the exclusivity. So I like the concept of the exclusivity that they did with this. I just don't like the monetary value that they attach to it. 9,400 coming off a worldwide pandemic that we just had. That's a lot of money to be spending in the hobby with the way the world is right now, right? I'm not going to say give us an ordering window, but come up with another way. I don't know, something where you can add that exclusivity, a certain time period, or you have to do, I don't know, 20 jumping jacks in 3 seconds. I don't know. Just come up with something. That's a lot of money to be spending.
Because their intent was to get it into the hands of the people that had the other busts. Because they want the completionist collectors to be able to complete as they go.
But how about if I like Doctor Strange and not Loki?
Well, then you can't get it.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Or at least you can't get at the front of the line.
Well,
yeah,
no, they're
that's
saying
true.
you can't get it at all.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have an option.
Well, I want to hear from Brenton, because I know Brenton's a huge Doctor Strange fan, and when he saw this, he really liked it. So I want to hear from you when you
Wow, Brenton's dating this?
when you got that news.
Yeah, right.
Friend?
When you got that news that was a prerequisite, what were your first thoughts?
I thought it was ridiculous because you never want to eliminate potential buyers. So that I think that's a bad business model, that you never want to eliminate people that can buy your product. Especially for one, it's a Doctor Strange Cumberbatch piece, which generally doesn't really exist in the collecting community, at least in statue, and there's barely any hot toys out there of him. And Queen Studios being licensed for actual U.S. Buyers. So that's also something that is, slowly becoming a new thing. So I didn't think they handled it well, and I think they realized that mistake pretty fast, that within like 4 hours after that post, it was gone.
Yep. Does anybody else have a hot take on this?
So I feel like this one went to the VP level. They're like, hey, when I buy my Lamborghini, it's exclusive. So, the only way to buy the next year's Lamborghini is you gotta have 10 years worth of Lamborghini purchases.
Yes.
Why don't we try this on statues?
Very much.
Like,
This goes back to my bad experience at the Ford dealership. Yes.
Well,
This is what Queen's trying
It's
to
very
do,
similar.
though.
Like, what if they did an exclusive version for the loyal customers? And then
They're already only doing 200.
Well, how are you going to do an exclusive bust?
I don't know. Add a
It could come with the
Agamotto
time
or
stone or something. I don't know.
Does it have the Eye of Agamotto, or what it's called?
I think it does,
We
right?
haven't seen the full thing yet, though. We've only seen like small chunks of it.
I thought somebody posted a picture of the full thing.
I haven't
saw
seen the full thing.
The base has
No, there was like one of the base where you could see the Sanctum Sanctorum logo, or like,
Yes.
and then there was that side shot where you see a little bit of the cloak of levitation, and
Yeah, those two were put on. I had those two on last week's show, but we didn't get a full photo of the base yet.
yeah, so we still don't know.
Yeah.
But this is what Queen's trying to do now. They're trying to elevate to the next level. That's what they did with their 1/6 thing. Is they were like, we wanted to create a new level, and that's why you had to buy like the 2-pack to get the good ones.
Yeah, but they didn't say you had to spend, $5,000 with Queen before you were eligible for the 2-pack.
Yeah.
But they're like trying to get creative about how to like create their own next levels.
Yes.
I think you got to be careful.
Theatricality.
They have to.
Powerful tools to the uninitiated. We are initiated, aren't we, Queen?
They kind of have to take a step back and reevaluate what's going on, because although it's great to hear community feedback, to come out and put a post and then pull it out in 4 hours is unprofessional as well.
Yep.
It was a slip up.
Well, do you think it would have went over better if it was a different character, though? Like someone that they've already done. Like now there's another like Iron Man suit. So they're doing like an Iron Man, right? Isn't that one of them? Or am I getting that confused?
I think it would have been okay to do if they did it like, okay, well, if you do that, not to mention window, but if you spend this amount or you have this, you get it first, sort of thing. To say, well, this is the only way to get it, that's a stretch. That's a stretch.
Would you have been more upset if there was like tiers? Day
Hey.
1, you had to have spent $10,000 or got the other bus. Day 2, you had to have spent $8,000 and got the other bus.
No, I don't want
Like,
to.
if
I don't
they
want
tiered
to.
it down.
Like, I don't want to have to look at a checklist when I'm collecting. Oh wait, did I do this? Did I do that? Like, no, just put it up. Let me order it and tell me when I can get it. That's it.
Yeah, how about something like it's available to everybody on the 5th of the month, but if you're already spent X amount of dollars with me, you have a chance to get it one day early. A limited. There'll be a certain amount set aside for early release
Exactly.
for our best customers,
Or a
and
discounted
everybody else
price.
will have a
What about that?
Hey.
or even better.
I
Well,
love what
I'd-
TK says. Queen Studio says here, kiss the ring.
Yeah.
Basically, they're asking for it, and they haven't done anything.
Well, I don't understand when they're saying they're trying to get to like that next level of exclusivity or collectors when it's already going to be like 160 for the US, so you're already fairly exclusive, and it's going to be probably over $3,000, so you're
Exactly.
already bumping it into another category of, it's going to be hard to get and it's really expensive. So there's only certain people that are going to be able to buy that anyway.
The first
So
thing
you
I
don't need
thought
to
is
be-
if I spend 9,400, I should get one for free, not spend 3,000 on top of it. Like what
Right.
the?
That's true too. Shoot.
Does it come with
you realize
Cumberbatch's
that-
hand to go down my pants?
I feel like Queen's pulling like the coffee shop when you have one of those free cards and then they stamp it after you leave. That's what this reminds me of. This is the first thing I thought of. Queen, can I get a stamp for spending 10 grand? Okay. thanks.
Yeah, it's like the comic shop. Stamp my card.
Oh yeah, yep.
How about yourself, Fern? I want to hear Fern because you coming in, Fern, not necessarily into statues, but when you see stuff like this from a business, like the way the business is trying to sell the product to the customer, turn you off from statues or turn you off from the hobby at all?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, it's kind of, I don't know, it's kind of weird when companies be doing shady stuff like that. But, I mean, I don't buy it, so I'm just kind of looking at everybody argue about it, and I'm like, fuck, thank God, I don't have to deal with this shit.
Fern's just like, but I want to tell my yard sales story. We're going to get there, buddy. We're going to get there. All right, let's get past all this crapola. Fuck. More reading this episode than...
Yeah.
Okay, XM. They put a whole bunch of
More
stuff out
text than
too.
a modern comic.
Tell me about it. Okay, we'll blow through this here, figuratively. So this week they've been showing us these little teasers of their 1/6 line and what they're doing. So they gave the full reveal this Friday, and they went up for pre-order. And I got these price points from GFX. So we're going to start with Supergirl. So they're doing their 1/6 Supergirl edition size. I shall just nail it here. All the edition sizes of these are $4.99. So Supergirl's going for $7.29, Q1 2023. We got Green Lantern, Kyle Rayner,
This one's a big piece.
Correct.
It's beautiful.
going for
That's a cool
$8.49. That one at 6
And
scale.
it's still 1/6 though, yeah.
Yeah. We got the 6 scale Zatanna going for $6.89 for Q1 as well. 1/6 Doomsday for $8.49. So it's up there, that one. But that's a monstrosity as well, even at 6 scale. And then finally, and I know Joe was Joe's into the quarter scale size of this, the version, but the 6 scale Swamp Thing coming in at a price point of $7.23.
Yeah, I got Swamp Thing and Zatanna coming.
Quarter scale, right?
Yep.
Yeah. What do you guys think about the 1/6? What do you think?
They are, now that I have one of these in my hands, it's beautiful. Okay. The level of detail, it's high end quarter scale statue quality and detail at a 1/6 level.
Mhm.
It's impressive. It's very impressive. This Kyle Rayner, he's not my Green Lantern. Mine is Hal, but I just love this sculpt. And I have the Hal one, and this would make a nice bookend. And it's just so dynamic that this is one of those kind of pieces that where, even though he's not a prime character for me, I would like to see pieces like this succeed just so that they keep innovating like this.
You're
And it-
buying Rainer for the construct.
Yeah.
More than anything,
love
kind
it.
of.
I love it.
And You know, it's nice because their quarter scale statues are absolutely stunning. But again, a lot of people can't afford them. A lot of people don't have the real estate to display them. So being able to now purchase it at a smaller scale, it opens up the doors for a lot of collectors as well, with still a healthy edition size.
Yes.
And
Now-
these
And the
are way
quality.
more widely available. These are marketable in the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
Now, Joe, I know you're not someone who collects for edition size, but does it bother you at all that they did this with the 6 scale? Considering that you purchased the quarter?
My quarter's a lower ES, so I don't care.
You don't care. Okay.
Mine are 338, so you can have 500.
Yeah. No, I know, because when, just to give an example, as when Sideshow did their Rancor, they had their quarter scale Rancor. And then a little bit later, they did the smaller version. A lot of people who had originally purchased that quarter scale were up in arms with, which is, again, it's 2 different releases.
Yeah.
And Joe gets two torsos.
Yeah, that's the thing. I saw some people bitching at the end of the day that they were bad that they didn't get the swap outs, at least on the Swamp Thing and the Zatanna.
Mm.
But they only did the swap out on Swamp Thing and quarter because it wasn't selling. They were having trouble selling it with that torso, which is
Give it
why
that extra boost.
with the 6th, notice that they went with the swap out torso as the only torso.
Very smart. Any of
They
you guys
released the
quickly
dimensions.
have any plans to order any of these? Sorry, Brendan.
I do.
Which one?
I got Kyle Rayner in my cart and and Swamp Thing right now.
Ooh, do the Swamp Thing.
Live pre-order.
Yeah.
Sorry, Brenton,
it's
for
just-
cutting you off. What were you saying?
Did they release the dimensions for these yet?
Yes.
Like how
all-
tall are
Okay.
all these?
Kyle is a big piece. Kyle is okay. Height wise, 41 centimeters, which would put him, I think, roughly 17 inches. Roughly, maybe 16, 17 inches.
It's not bad.
Who were you curious on?
Well, I was just wondering because I know like between Kyle, Doomsday, and probably Swamp Thing, they're going to be really big because the construct with Kyle will be large. Doomsday is just a large character in general, and Swamp Thing is also can be large.
Yeah.
So I think you were getting into closer to 1/4 size. That's why I was wondering that the prices kind of made more sense when you think about it like that. That you're getting
Large
You know.
scale.
a larger scale.
Because the piece is more than just a body.
Brendan
the
brings a good
whole-
point. He says XM, PCS, Kotobukiya, tons of companies going the 1/6 statue route, filling gaps left by Hot Toys, and the statues fit right in with the 1/6 figure displays.
Yeah.
It's great evolution in the hobby.
I didn't even think about that. Do some of you Hot Toys guys, have you ever like paired a statue in that they didn't make in Hot Toy?
No, the only statue I ever paired with a Hot Toy was what's his face?
I did.
It's the guy from Thor, the Destroyer, with the Thor
Okay.
figure, the statue because it
okay.
was a large statue. But it
I
didn't
Which
even-
version did you use?
I used the first Thor. Hello.
What
See,
scale?
if I
Was that
got the
1/6
Doomsday
scale
then.
or
I
1/5?
could
1/6.
probably do a Superman.
See, I did it. I did it a long time ago. I bought the original DX Dark Knight, the one that's recently been released again.
Mm.
I bought it when it first came out because there was no Dark Knight statue with a Bale appearance, and I posed them with statues. I still have them with my statues.
Hey,
And you said
Pudgy.
these are licensed
Yep.
for the
Oh yeah, of course.
US?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what like Collector Zone. He was messaging me today. He's selling these.
Spec has them
Okay.
as well, and GFX.
Hey, Pudgy. So you still have some Bowens behind you. How does the bird compare to the
Oh,
Bowen one?
Hawkman.
Hawkman, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's a
That's all right.
generational leap.
Oh, I'm talking about scale wise. Scale wise.
Oh, scale wise, I think he's a shoot. I should bring him downstairs. I don't know if he'd fit in the detail. He might be just a tad too tall for a detail, or because of the flight pose. But he's overwhelming compared to the bones because of the wings. Even though it's not a spread out wingspan, the piece has more impact than the bone.
Yeah.
The bones are actually a little undersized. Bowens aren't really true 1/6. They're more like a 1/7.
Hmm.
You know?
Gotcha.
How about yourself, Cash? Any interest in the 1/6?
No, but to piggyback off of Pudgy, because like I said, I was actually going 1/6 initially. I purchased the Aquaman from GFX. Great company, by the way, fast shipping. It blowed me out the water. Like the detail alone, I was thinking the detail was going to be more lackluster, but the detail alone is amazing. You're not missing any detail by going smaller 1/6 versus
Six
1/4. Like not at all.
No.
Now, do
It's
you think
impressive.
we'll get like other characters with this line? Do you think this is going to be an ongoing thing?
I think depending on the popularity and how they sell out, yeah, they will.
The rebirth has been
I'm
going
curious
on
about-
for a while. There's already a bunch that are gone. You know, they're not even waitlisted anymore. There's
Oh,
a
yeah,
bunch of
Rebirth
them.
is full. Yeah.
Just give me a
Rebirth.
Constantine. Just give me a Constantine, and XM can go out of business.
Wow.
Hey,
Well,
Forget
I'm
about
curious
it.
about that Doomsday. I'm tempted by that.
yeah. Now I tend to stay with heroes. The only villains I have really in my collection are Harley and Joker, and in much smaller scale. But this
Well, if they did
Doomsday
like a classic,
just looks amazing.
Superman to go with him, would be amazing.
Is Doomsday the only one that's sold out in quarter? Do you guys know?
Oh, I don't know.
I
Yeah.
don't know if the
Because
top.
he's like 2 years old.
Doomsday finally
Really?
did sell out.
Because obviously
Quarter
the Swamp Thing and the Zatanna haven't sold out. They're still available in other places. I didn't know how old Rainer and
I think Rainer's gonna scare people just due to the construct being so big, like for
Mhm.
space wise. But
he's
yeah.
nailing though.
For the heights.
They're beautiful pieces. You know, your average 6 scale collector might be a little be put off by the price if they're used to tweeter heads. I don't own a tweeter head yet. I do plan to buy one, but I feel like I'm getting my money's worth at this price point. Once I saw this in hand, I am not disappointed.
I think this is a great line. Same with Iron Studios with what they're doing with the 10th to get out of Hot Toys figures. This is bringing in. This gives you a little bit more of a. You're getting a highly detailed piece for a fair price point. I think this is going to get a lot of the. Depending on how well they do, a lot of the 6 scale community figure wise into the statue community. We'll see. Hey, it's always good to have options. That's what I say.
Sure.
Next, we'll go through these quick. XM just came out and gave us some edition sizes on some of the releases. The Angelus, it has an edition size of $4.99. The quarter scale Kyle Rayner Green Lantern has an edition size of $2.99.
Wow.
And Red Death quarter scale version A,
Right.
an edition size
Wow.
of $1.90. Talk about
Man.
a nice low size there.
Yeah.
XM also came out and showed us some of photos
Dude,
of
that
the
looks-
quarter scale
details
Swamp
look too
Thing.
Good.
The teeth.
Those teeth, man.
It's great.
Ang said some great details on Swampy, production to be completed very soon. Love what they're doing here. The teeth look stunning. The plants, the liquid in the plants there,
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a nice touch.
A little
gorgeous.
moisture.
And then you get the lake there, or swamp, I should say. What am I talking about? Lakes. It's my Canadian coming out. With highly detailed. You excited, Joe?
Very.
You're gonna have to do a live unboxing, huh? What do you think?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. All right. I'm excited. When's it expected to arrive?
It
Did they
was
give it?
Q3, so basically mid to late summer, I guess.
Okay. He's saying production
How
is going to be
excited are
completed
you?
soon. So
Express or slow boat.
Oh, I've already said I'll go express on both of them as long as
Good
if
man.
it's
Good man.
because it'll drive me crazy if I go 3 months of just like nothing. It'll drive me nuts.
I think they're better than 3 months though now, to be honest.
Well, how was your what'd you just get that took like 4 months?
The Psylocke took forever, but the other one I had 2 customs that came within a month.
Yeah, I've got my number in mind. As long as it's under that, it'll be going express.
Nice.
We also got another little teaser from them, from a new license XM has acquired. They came out and said XM has acquired a new license. More details coming soon, and they gave us this photo. So a little research there. Van Gogh.
It's a Van Gogh painting.
It's a Van Gogh painting. Sunflowers, it's called.
Van Gogh.
So what are we gonna? Are we gonna get Van Gogh statues or paintings? What's gonna go on? Who knows?
I know, but it's probably going to cost you an ear.
Yeah, love to hear it. That was good.
Wow.
Can you
All
hear
right,
me
we'll
now?
see. It's always exciting. Different things. An artist's line. We'll see what happens.
What that's
Get
gonna
a Mona Lisa or something for the next project. Who knows?
Mm.
Prime 1, guys. Blow through this. This is a joke, but anyways. I'm sorry if there's any fans out there that enjoy this, but
There might be some dinosaur fans. in
there
there.
could be, and I'm a
looking
huge,
forward to
a
the whole
huge
Hey,
Jurassic
we
Park
all
fan.
love dinosaurs, man.
Love it.
I
We're
loved
not
them as a
talking bad about
kid.
dinosaurs. We're talking about Prime 1 getting lazy.
have to live
You
it.
got Blue, Charlie, Delta, and Echo sold separately, $100 a pop at 1/10 scale. Like, you
Wow.
couldn't like kind of innovate the pose a little bit and change it up a bit if I want to buy all 4 of these, because $400 for these is not bad. But I got 2 dinosaurs looking down, 2 with open mouth. You couldn't change it up and spice it up a little bit.
Like
Why,
when
the hell,
Space-
why are they stepping on Iron Studios' toes when they can't even kick out 1/3?
Let me show you the base. Speaking about stepping on,
Oh,
Like,
wow.
what is that?
It's Emma.
I don't know, 1/10, $100. They're not asking a lot for them, but I was expecting a little bit.
Why are they wasting their time?
There's a guy on the plane right now from Iron Studios to fix this problem. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
What's his name? Mike Tyson.
That's
Smack,
good, Danny.
smack.
That was
Very
good.
good, Danny.
My boy Blue.
Guys are sandwiches. Okay, so the next major topic of conversation was this bad boy here. For the audio listeners, it's the Joker. This is the concept designed by, I hope I'm not mutilating the name, George Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Oh wow.
Jimenez.
Racial.
Jimenez.
So technically, okay, never mind. It would be pronounced. Would it be pronounced Jorge?
Yeah, I think it is.
Jorge
It-
Jimenez.
well, depends on
Well, it
if you like
depends, yeah.
the Americanized.
Jimenez, man.
Okay.
Jimenez.
Where's-
DX bonus,
oh, never mind.
regardless. George Jorge, beautiful job, brother. You get the DX bonus version with a price point of $1,499. Now, guys, remember this is 1/3. Okay, you will get a $100 discount if you ordered Punchline, a matching companion piece to this. The edition size on this Joker is 500, and we're expecting him July to October 2023. So this is what everyone was up in arms about. Do I pay $14.99 for a 1/3 Joker?
Don't say it.
Or do I, go with the Tweeterhead? This was the topic of everywhere this evening and this afternoon and this morning. So I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. We heard what you said about the Tweeterhead one. What do you think about this?
Superb. I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I like it too.
Very detailed. I love the swap out
Yeah,
left
the
hand
legs.
that he's holding.
Yeah, with the cowl.
Oh yeah,
Or-
that's perfect.
What do you think of the base?
Eh.
Is this
Yeah.
a throne piece for you, John? Or?
He's sitting down. I would consider it a throne piece.
Everything's a throne piece these days.
It's a chair. The base is definitely not as intricate as Tweeterhead.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
But-
the
I do like
Tweeterhead
those-
has more Easter eggs
Yeah.
Tweeterhead, yeah.
and
Those
more
batarangs
Easter
are
eggs
pretty
that
cool.
fit his character.
But it's meant to be put together. I think that's really the difference.
Yeah, I agree with you, Cash. I can't. Once you see this statue with Punchline, it's very hard
Yeah.
to see it without.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Mhm.
they just go so well together. And the only other concern, I do like this release a lot for that price, but the only other concern is this hand to his cheek. I'm not getting that. Doesn't jive too well for me.
And it's only one portrait too, so you're this is all you're getting.
Yeah.
With the portraits, but yeah, that finger to the cheek is kind of.
But you do get that
Two sets of
beautiful
legs.
half cowl.
I
Kind of
like
changes
that.
it, like a second portrait,
Yeah.
kind
Yeah.
of.
That looks.
Almost.
Bre-
Yeah.
Brenton, would you know, is this inspired by any particular cover for this?
I was
is.
just looking in the comments here, and Brendan
It's issue 93.
said that
right?
it's from the
Yeah, we
Joker
looked that
War.
up.
Okay.
Hey,
Joker
are they
Wars
gonna,
comic run.
are they gonna start
there you
doing
go.
that moving forward with the Prime One cutie pie?
Yeah, it's on a lot of
Like,
them now.
It's like a new thing.
No,
I think I've seen it before.
Yeah.
Other pieces.
it's on other ones. Yeah, you can take it off.
Okay.
Lane with the super chat saying, "So what about Punchline with Arkham City Harley Prime 1?"
Oh, that Arkham City Harley is the best.
Thanks for the super chat, Lane. Appreciate the support, brother. Okay,
That cow's badass, man.
that's what. So that's what worries me here,
Nice.
and it's stunning. But I'm gonna tell you something. If they don't get the measurements of that arm and that hand to the face appropriately, it's not gonna look good. Do you know what I mean? You know how here it looks great, the way we're looking at it, because everything lines up. The nose, Joker's nose, lines up appropriately with the cowl.
It's flush.
Do you know how hard that's going to be to do in production?
In Prime One, I
Over and
believe.
over,
Yeah.
If it's slightly off, you can't see the eye. It's messed up
By
on
a
the
centimeter.
nose.
So I'm real. That's what I was thinking this whole day. I was putting the show together, and that's all I was thinking. Because, for example, the Sideshow Collectibles here, Mythos Vader, I have. He's holding his mask and looking at it, but he's not really looking at it. He's looking off to the side a little bit. It just depends on what angle you look at it that he's actually looking straight
Oh,
onto it.
really? I always
Yeah.
thought he was looking at it. That's weird. Okay.
Depending on the angle. This here scares me because that eye, if it's off by a little bit, it's not going to have the same effect.
I think they'll be able to.
Well, it's
it
good
off?
you bring it up too, because I would have never
Yeah.
thought of that. Yeah.
Me too.
Come on, this is John.
God, never mind.
Investigative reporter. Man.
Well, I gotta do. I'm spending 15. I'm gonna spend what 2,000 on this thing by the time it gets to me. You know what I mean? It needs to be. But
Oh,
the
so are
art,
you buying this?
the art. I'm on the fence still. No one's helped me on which one I should go. I should be able to decide for myself. I lean more towards this one, to be frank.
Really?
I do. But if I was to get this, I do need to get the punchline with it.
Punchline.
Yeah.
So then it's a $3,000 statue.
That's the dilemma. That's the dilemma.
I'm gonna
Hey,
look this up.
John, have you ever seen a Prime One statue, third scale in person?
I haven't.
You gotta see them, man.
They're not
It's
common here.
quality. It's quality.
Yeah.
Texture,
I-
paint, everything.
Oh, it would be
Perfect.
dangerous to see that because I already know. You guys know when I go on your shows, everyone talks about the Hush Superman, and I was always a little hesitant on it. I'm like, but damn,
John-
I've seen some photos, and like I'm even considering that. I was searching around here. I have
Yeah.
nobody around here selling it, but if it ever
John,
came
what-
up, sorry, go ahead.
When I opened mine,
Mhm.
I've been collecting for I could say almost 20 years.
Mhm.
When I opened Prime One Superman, I was like blown away, totally blown away, and then I had to box it up and wait almost 3 years to be able to display it. So
Oh,
it
man.
was.
That's beautiful.
Oh yeah, I wanted to share that with you just so you could feel it. But yeah, no, Prime One in person. I thought I'd seen many quality pieces, but yeah, it was my first like modern piece. That just took my
Walton says, "Don't forget that $100 off." If you
Yeah,
get
funny Walton. And they're also saying you're going to get this concept art as well.
Yeah.
Get this art print signed by George. So I don't know if that changes anyone's opinions on the value and what you're getting, the bang for the buck. But again, the base is not as intricate as nowhere near the intricacy of Tweeterhead. You get the little Batman doll there with the film canisters, batarangs all over the base as well. Those batarangs are pretty cool. But yeah, overall, I don't know. It's a nice piece. I think you gotta kind of have to go with the DX here because I do like the crossed legs a little bit better than the open ones. I don't know if that's just me. And I do like the swap outs as well. But would you guys say this is a kind of like a better bang for your buck with all the swap outs?
I think so.
It depends.
It's the cow for me, man. Like, that does it, man.
I do like the swappable leg part. I'm getting tired of everybody airing out the junk.
Jeez.
In every piece, Magneto's flashing at every piece. I like that.
Gotta
It's nice to have
before you rest it.
choices.
I still kind of like the Tweeterhead more.
All right. Well, Brenton, it was nice knowing you on the panel. No, I'm kidding.
I'll back Brenton up on that. If you told me I have to order one, I'm ordering the Tweeterhead over this.
I agree too. I think the Tweeterhead concept is better for me.
Exactly. It's just it resonates with me better than this artistically.
Yes.
But I'm not saying this is a bad piece at all.
Exactly.
No, by no stretch of the imagination.
Yeah.
Honestly, money wise, this is probably the better piece, but just resonating, the other one does for me better.
I just like
me as
more
well.
the Easter eggs. Like it just that one feels more like a Joker piece to me.
Yeah, I don't know. I think
I don't even want a Joker piece.
Yeah. Brendan says he picked up just the Joker, not interested in the punchline that the Joker holds off on its own. Yeah, I could see. For me, I need that punchline.
Yeah.
And I think that's where it's still a nice statue on its own, a rendition of Joker, but that combo, the way they look together. And it's just a fear of possibly missing out on the punchline afterwards and not being able to get her, where you don't want to be left with an empty display if you like the combo together.
Yeah.
All right, well, that was the Joker controversy this week.
But
Jeez.
either way, you're not going to lose whatever you decide.
No.
I think.
Basically, just pick what
Except for a little
iteration
bit of
of
money for Tweeterhead.
Hey, you're getting a good bang for $14.99 for 1/3. Hey, that's nothing to be batting your eyes at. It's a good value. Well, when you're comparing it to what we're seeing in the community.
Yeah, I was say it didn't used to be $1,500 for a 1/3.
No. You'd get a 1/3 shipped for $1,500.
Yeah.
Times have changed.
Yep.
Times have changed. We also got this little photo here of K.A. Kim with the Batman, the 3rd scale statue from the Batman film. And damn, this statue is looking great.
Oh, that does look good.
Is this the P1/Blitzway?
No.
Who's this one?
I thought
I think it's Prime 1.
This is Prime 1.
Yeah, but I thought the Blitzway one was the one where it was Jim Lee.
No.
Mm.
No.
No,
Yeah.
that's swapped. The Blitzway one.
The Blitzway is the movie.
Movie
Gotcha.
accurate one.
Looks good so far. I had just watched the movie this past week. I loved it. Really well done. Definitely want some representation in the collection. I'm just on the fence as to whether I wanted it in, let's say, Queen Studio 6 scale format, or really take the space in the collection for a 1/3 statue. But anyone have this on order?
Not on order, but it's really cool. Do you guys like the fabric cape on this one?
It doesn't bother me.
Doesn't bother.
Yeah. Doesn't bother
Because
me.
it's a museum pose, so it's just draping down.
Yeah.
If it's like, you have to futz it to blow in the wind, that type, then I would prefer sculpted, always.
Oh, guys, we got our first yawn. We got to keep it going.
That wasn't the first one.
It wasn't the first one? Oh,
That was
well,
not the
it
first
could be
one.
the last one, though. Club doors are revolving. I remind you.
Oh my god.
No, I'm
Oh,
Joe. I understand it's late it's Eastern time. It's tough, but we got 51 people in this watching us right now. Appreciate the support, guys.
Yes, sir.
See that hashtag Club Life in the
Leave
chat.
those likes.
Love you guys. Okay, let's keep moving here. Joe's never going to show up again. Prime One Studios this weekend.
Yes, he will. We love Joe. Come on.
Joe, this is a family here.
I love having him on the page.
Of course. Next Level Showcase, guys, just so you know, it's this weekend. Saturday, I think it is for us.
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow, yep. in the evening, 9 o'clock, I think it is. What's the Pacific time or something like that? I don't know. 10 a.m. JST. So do the conversion there. Lots of good stuff. Eddie's going to be going live tomorrow. I'll be with him. We'll be watching live. So tune into that. And I'll probably do a video during the week or leave it till next Friday covering everything that we saw. So stay tuned. That's going to be exciting. Just the point here is Prime 1, don't get greedy. It's great to keep the business moving, but you also have a lot of pieces that were shown in Showcase 3 that still haven't hit market. So
Fucking start delivering pieces.
please, Prime 1.
Jesus.
Please.
But they did show the talent in production. That was a big
Yes.
news today. That was big.
Yes.
I want to see the Bat Tank.
That's I've seen. Are you the person that keeps
No.
comments about that?
No.
I've seen, there's one guy that just
There's
is
one guy.
constantly asking.
No, it's not me.
There's always one.
Oh, and Tactical Throne. Like, come on.
Oh yeah, I want to see more of that.
Yeah.
That should have been before Backgate,
Yes.
in my opinion. But,
Yes.
That's the one Batman piece that's capturing my eye.
yeah.
Wasn't
Yeah.
he spread eagle on that one too?
Yep.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I think
but-
there's some bat junk in there. Yeah.
But you got Alfred you can put in front, so you don't have to see it.
Some Selena Kyle.
Lee
was good.
Bermejo should have did that one.
Just waiting on it to come out in black.
Jesus.
That's what she said.
How dare you?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Cash,
Really,
thank
Cash?
you, Cash. I've had a bad influence on Cash, apparently.
Like, really, Cash?
What have we got here? A fucking
Is there
comedian.
anything?
Oh, I love it.
Are
Iron
there any new
Studios.
characters you were
Oh, what
looking
do you say?
forward to in that? Are there any
The new daddy.
characters? How dare you?
That was quick.
Everybody's obviously interested in the Penguin. If they actually show him,
They were supposed to last time though.
it got teased at like the second showcase.
Oh wow.
Does Prime One do obscure characters for DC?
They'll show him and then they'll cancel him.
They're gonna show more Predator, more Jurassic Park.
Because
Oh,
I
go
want to see
back.
a Jonah Hex.
Darth,
I would love to see a Jonah Hex.
Darth Receipts, in regards to the Joker, said Tweeterhead looks better. Right?
I'd like to see a new Superman, since they did that Hush one. Give me
A lot of people
different.
have said that. Come out basically to cut the market a little
Yeah.
bit. Help
Yeah.
the collectors out.
Walton's saying they still
Yeah.
have pieces from Showcase 2 that they haven't put up yet. Jeez.
Yeah.
All right, guys, moving on to Iron Studios. This one will go quick. We got the so they had
'Cause
put
it's
this
small.
their little showcase there back in the day. What was it? Late last year, early this year? I don't even remember.
They
I
do
think it was
one
early
once a
this year. Yeah.
Every last Friday.
They put out this quarter scale black suit Superman, and everyone was like, "What is this? Leaning this and that," and the portrait wasn't 100%. Well, they just gave us a little update with the portrait, and damn,
Yeah, I thought that looked really good.
Yeah, that looks really good.
that's the only thing I can see is the transition from the skin to the hair. On some angles, it almost looks like he has gray hair. Like if you
Oh
just-
yeah.
He
If you look at
died.
the-
He does.
He does?
I'm just saying he died. He's in the black suit. So he probably aged a little.
I don't think
get-
that's
I
correct,
get it.
Joe, but
It could also be an artifact of the flashlighting.
could be. Also, the exclusive comes with a little baggie of soil that you can. No? Wow.
A bag
not,
of
even,
soil to throw on his coffin.
not even a giggle.
to watch levitate off a statue.
I know
Very
it's.
nice.
I know. Yeah, it's magnetized. So you.
Very
I
nice.
know. I know it's
Uh-huh.
late, but geez, you guys could crack a laugh once in a
I
while.
got
First
it.
time we
got
had
it.
crickets all night.
I was gonna go for the clip. I once thought I was funny, but okay. And we're also getting, what is it here? Inside Iron Studios. We're gonna get to see it as well. March 29th, 10 p.m. PST. That's next week. They're
You
gonna
say
have
March
their
29th?
March?
Do you mean
No.
April
Someone
29th?
yawning over there.
Yes, he does. Give him a break.
Okay, hold on a
Sorry,
second.
sorry.
Wait, we have to check because I copied and pasted this, so they made a typo too. So I guess two wrongs don't make a right. April 29th. Sorry guys. At
Maple.
stuttering. April April 29th at 10 p.m. PST. They're gonna do their shindig over here. Yippee. They've been lackluster lately, in my opinion, but Weta. I don't know if you guys have any Labyrinth. I wasn't going to put this up, but I gotta try to share as much information I can with the community. I haven't watched this movie, but this is the
Why is that baby upside down?
Yeah, is the baby supposed to be upside down?
Jareth and Sarah in the Illusionary Maze 6-scale statue, limited edition of 500 with a price point of 1,199. So I put the picture of the baby because I thought it was cool. It's magnetized, I believe, so that you can actually display it upside down.
Don't leave your baby with John.
The concept's cool.
Don't
I know.
try this
Yeah,
at
but
home.
wouldn't the hair go down though?
Okay.
Oh my god!
Not when
Danny.
you
Hey, use-
have
You want
use-
the-
Well, no, he
Baby
thinks he's the right way.
yeah, in that dimension,
Oh,
he's the
that's-
right way. I don't know. I didn't watch the movie.
I never watched it either.
So this 300 years ago.
This is 6-scale, limited to 500. It portrays the Goblin King Jareth, Sarah Williams, and her baby brother Toby, physically sculpted by Weta workshop sculptor Jane Wenley. Back panel sculpted with a 3D bas relief, creating the signature illusionary maze. Baby Toby can be displayed upright or defy gravity upside down. Made of polystone. Yippity dee. Anyone here watch Labyrinth?
I did
long
a
time ago.
long time ago.
I never did.
Nope.
It's
It looks
pretty
good.
notorious.
Wait, who's making this again?
Weta.
Weta. NYC.
Oh wow.
This is the last statue talk.
Wow.
Left hand photo, we got another teaser of the Sand Trooper. We're looking at the goggles there. And they've said that the one on the right, the photo on the right, is the final teaser of the TIE Fighter that we're going to see.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So
That is big.
that's going to be really big.
Look at that detail already, though.
Yep.
That's going to be amazing.
I also want to show you this. They're having a May the 4th kind of contest giveaway. First place will be a model giveaway, which will be revealed May the 4th. Second place, someone will get a $100 MYC gift card. And third place will be a $50 MYC gift card. All you have to do, the most creative picture from you with any MYC statue will win. So submit one picture per person via email by May the 3rd to mycsculptures@gmail.com. And you can be entered to win the contest. Pretty cool. Danny,
That is cool.
Danny.
I heard,
Danny.
I heard,
Danny.
I heard Danny's doing a nude holding his.
I want to put my slave
how's my
layer
vote?
outfit on while holding my slave layer.
so the TIE fighter,
Nice.
the TIE pilot will be holding a magnifying glass. Oh,
Wow.
Oh.
hey, a Zinga.
You know what's funny about this? It's a custom group that's having a contest, and they don't want no one to know about it. It's so crazy, man. It's the balls on these guys.
Yeah.
It's not that kind of custom. It's more like jazzing kind of custom. All right. We will keep it moving. The 6-scale collectors got that joke. Expensive paper, guys. Let's show off what we got this week. Let me get this out of here. Again, 44 people watching, guys. Just want to say a huge thank you.
Wow, 44?
This is Fern's segment. Where the hell did he go?
Eating his pizza.
No, it's not. It's the toilet. It's the toilet now.
The bidet, I'm sorry.
He's
The
testing.
bidet.
Steve had the Pizza Hut though.
Oh man, I'm gonna have to go out there this one.
I'm gonna kick it off with Steve. Brother, show us what you got, man.
So thank you, Brenton. I got this from. Well, I didn't get this from Brenton, but the day after I got it. So it is the Hellboy. What do you call it, Brenton? The library series.
Yeah, the library editions. They're kind of like omnibus, but it's just the Dark Horse, I guess, version of the Hellboy comics.
So to give you a size
Beautiful.
comparison, this is a CGC, and it's pretty big, man.
Yeah. As big as the cake.
It's oversized, yeah.
And
That's a nice book to have on a coffee table in the collection room.
I got all of them.
Ah, we go.
They're all
That's great.
He went all in.
Beautiful.
Oh, wow.
Beautiful. That's it. Volume 6.
Dude,
I don't order,
Congrats.
but Yeah.
Whoa.
Thanks, Brent.
Holy mackerel. That's a lot of
He
shelf
went all
space.
in.
Brenton,
You
you
love
bad
to see it.
influence.
Man,
I know.
do you
Beautiful
have
thing.
do you
No,
have
he's just passing the same book round and round at this point.
Yeah, he's got somebody in the back.
Wait,
Okay.
if you're a fan of Mignola, he has an art of book.
What's going on,
specific-
Vintage?
So you
Oh,
might want to look
I-
into that.
I'll have to check that out after the show.
So it's all his behind the scenes sketches and stuff like that.
He hasn't
Sweet.
even cracked the plastic yet.
Did you
I
see
just
that was
got him
perfect
today.
timing too?
Yeah. I was like,
Sweet pickup, Steve.
Thanks,
Yeah.
Thanks, Brenton.
Oh, you're welcome. Anytime.
Danny, we have anything this week?
Yeah, I got a couple CGCs.
Oh my goodness! Doesn't even message me to tell me we used to be brothers.
Well, these nothing you would buy probably. So it's just covers from my favorite artists.
You love
It's
to
a
see that
G
number.
Helm.
Red Riding Hood.
It's Department of
That's what
Truth
I was
number
gonna say.
11.
Oh,
So I don't know. It's
Hey,
kinda-
Danny, what kind of cover is that? Like, I saw Wonder Woman just like that one.
It's called
Is that like a-
Virgin because there's no trade. Usually they would have the trade dress that would say the name
Mm-hmm.
of the comic.
Okay.
So all that info is on the back.
That's the way they should do books.
Oh wow, mine's a
You
slut.
seen the
then.
Revan?
sweet pickup.
Mine's a slut.
Yeah,
And
it's
then,
nice for CGC books to have a version so
Yeah.
you can appreciate the artwork.
Beautiful.
So I was accused of enabling Cash to buy a CGC. So I felt guilty. Well, not
Hey,
guilty, but I
volunteer.
saw a book that was the same situation the following day, and I pulled the trigger.
Oh,
The She-Hulk.
Nice.
I rarely see these pop up,
Mhm.
and I hit the guy with an offer, and he took it. So,
So what issue is that?
this is issue number 50 of the Avengers. It's by Simone Bianchi. So it's just because I collect a bunch of She-Hulk covers.
So is this more of a situation where you're purchasing for the cover art, or does this have
Cover
a? Is
art
this a
in
key?
9.8. No, there's no key. None of these are keys. They're just. The first one was favorite artist. Second one is top character of mine.
Okay. Sweet, nice pickup, son. Oh, it worked again too. Look at that. Cash. Anything on the docket this week?
Yeah, man. Shout out Danny Lee, man. Shout out.
Oh,
sweet,
fuck, there's
sweet
more shout outs for
Lee.
Danny than-
My very first CGC, man.
Oh,
wait,
sweet.
real quick. It's like all freaking bright. Oh shoot.
Lego Marvel.
Turn it around.
cool.
Yeah. Oh shit.
There we go.
There we go.
Oh, fuck.
I was like,
Perfect. There we go.
Yeah, man.
Old Man Logan.
What issue is this?
Nice.
I have no clue all that information, John.
It says right there on the top. Right on the top.
says it right
In the blue.
Logan number
Old Man
one.
Logan number one. And
Yeah.
Logan number one.
Logan
Yeah.
number
We
one.
know it's a variant.
Yeah, it's a variant cover. Yeah. Yeah, man. You helped me get it, man. So I appreciate it, Danny. You're like had me scared there for a second, bro. But it's my very first CGC. Pop the cherry, man.
It's when you
Congrats,
when you
man.
open it and you feel it. Isn't it just a new experience? Like the weight of the book. Like it's like you're.
Yeah, it was definitely different because it's not like I was just like, oh shit, like it was all like bubble wrapped and stuff. I was like, oh man, it's cool, man. So very happy to have this, man, for my Deadpool and Logan display that I'm doing. So can't wait, man.
cool.
Doesn't it feel way more presentable than like a raw comic?
No doubt, man. No doubt.
Yeah, for display, it's great. Yeah.
Don't go crazy. Pace
Yeah.
yourself. Pace yourself.
How about yourself, Joe?
No.
All right.
Did you put him full screen so he could go? No.
He's like, no,
I think that was a test to see if he was asleep.
Yeah.
I'm awake.
All right. Brenton.
All right, so for new comic book day, I grabbed it's called Batman the Knight. It's the Chip Zdarsky series that's still running. So it's kind of like a Batman origin story. And I think it ends up being 10 issues. And it's been really good so far. I've been enjoying it. So I'm just going to keep reading that. And then I just got this in today, where it's the Man of Steel
Burn
Volume
Run.
1 hardcover.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, the burn stuff, and I
Mm-hmm.
love the artwork in it. It's just amazing. If you see that, that's just beautiful.
So did
John
they
Byrne.
include the Man of Steel ongoing series in there too?
Yes.
Nice.
Yep. So they have the Man of Steel, and then they have some issues from Superman 1 to 4, Action Comics 584 to 587, Adventure of Superman 424 to 428, and a Who's Who update. And then the last thing to show here, this has been a mainstay on the Key Collector Comics.
Nice.
Very
So
nice.
this is from 1968, and it's the first solo title Doctor Strange comic. So his
Nice.
first name on the cover.
You could put that funds towards the Queen one, bro.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
know.
Brandon,
know
you
you're already
need
spending money.
You need, you need that bust now to pair it up with.
Oh, that's true.
I know. Does that make me eligible if I have that book?
Wow.
No.
Message Queen.
No.
That book is actually sitting in the #1 spot right now in the top 10 for on Key
Yeah.
Collector. Huge congrats,
Yes,
Brenton.
sir.
Congrats, man.
So what do we have? We got Fern. Poor Fern's been waiting 3 weeks to tell this story.
Wait, Joe doesn't have anything?
No,
Pudgy
Joe
on
said no already.
Wow. Oh my god.
He meant the other one.
So, oh no, Joe is doing. Joe, you're doing the statue, right?
Yeah, it's my acquisition.
Yeah, I'm gonna save that for the. I'm gonna
Yeah.
save that afterwards. I have everything's under control, guys. It's good leadership here. Danny, you're trying to take my position or what?
No, I didn't want to skip Pudgy if he had some
I'm
comments.
not who skip a guest? Come on, Jesus, it's basically family at this point. Fern, what'd you get this week?
Believe it or not, I didn't get anything this week.
All right.
What?
So, anyways, no,
No.
actually,
No, I really didn't.
For real?
Yep.
oh, the well is drying.
I've been.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I thought you were
I've
going to the yard
been-
sales.
No, I've been saying no. That's a story
Did the IRS
that I'm
bust
here
you?
to tell. No, I don't know. I've been saving up money. I'm about to send some comics to get graded, so I guess
Okay.
I've been using my money for that. But as for
So
the
tell
yard
us
sale
your
story,
yard sale
Yeah,
story
yeah.
from a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Do you have the pictures by any chance?
I don't have
Send-
pictures 'cause you didn't send them to me. What the what? Do I fucking? Are you serious right now?
The pictures in the
You want? Hold on a second. Let me understand. So you want me to go back a month
Joe's
to
gonna
find
be like,
pictures?
Alakazam pictures.
I thought maybe you saved them. I thought maybe you I don't
Save
know.
them. Oh, you got the wrong host here, buddy.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
you're a third man.
Oh my god, I'm one fucking
on
one from
third.
kicking this
Oh,
guy.
third.
These are not the photos you are looking for.
Oh, Danny.
Oh,
Danny's making money.
Ox bucks.
Fern, tell us the story. Fern, people, the comic collectors are gonna know what books we're talking about.
Yeah,
I think he doesn't even remember. That's the problem.
ASM 300, and then the first appearance of Morbius and the second appearance of Morbius. Yeah, I got them in a yard sale, like $30 each book. Some guy was selling them, some old guy. He had a whole box full of comics. They were all, to be honest, they were all like overpriced, like except for those. I mean, he didn't know what he have. He just thought, oh, they're old comics, so they're probably worth a lot. And most of them were worth nothing except those. He was right; they're worth a lot, but they were worth way more than what he was pricing them at. And
So you took advantage of the elderly.
basically,
My man.
basically.
I don't know. He may have had that first Morbius priced right after that movie tanked.
I know, right?
No, but he got the ASM 300. That was exciting because you got that at a steal.
Yeah, $35. Right, raw is worth like $600.
And there's a newsstand.
And what's the
And his knees
what's the ASM 300?
It's first full appearance
First
of
appearance
Venom.
yeah.
Did you knock the guy's walker out of his hands on the way out? Like, just like, here, keep the change, you filthy animal.
Did you try and barter
false
him
teeth.
down? Be like, will you take 25?
I did try to. I did try to pull a Zach and hassle him, but he was like, nah. So I was like,
Nobody, I know what I got here. $40 for him.
basically, yeah.
So how has the? Because you said you're in a good area for these yard sales. How's the yard sale hunting been so far? After that experience, are you able to find anything else?
It's a whole bunch of nothing, man. I mean, it's a hit and miss, hit and miss. Sometimes I get nothing. You know, if I'm lucky, I get somebody that's selling comics, then they don't have shit. You know, I spend
Yeah.
more gas than anything. But, I mean, every now and again, you find a good hit. I mean,
Well, that was a great hit that you found.
yeah.
Yeah.
But it's just
So-
the thrill of the hunt, I guess.
Exactly.
So it's to my understanding you're getting those ready to be sent. You got impressed and you're
No,
going to be
I
sending them
already-
to CGC.
Yeah, I already did. That's why I don't have them with me right now.
Dude, we're
Okay.
supposed to do a submission video.
It's okay. We'll do a reveal.
That'll come. That'll come.
We'll do
with
a
time.
reveal. We'll get the pictures for the submission reveal. Sound good?
Yeah.
But that's awesome.
Congrats, Fern.
Yeah, that's great.
Yeah. Thank you.
You guys want to talk about what are we at? We're at 2 hours here. You want to keep on going? Talk about some of the specs of the week, or are we gonna call it?
Beautiful. Oh, talk away.
I'm gonna ask Joe.
Except for Joe wants to go to bed, but I'm
Joe,
I'm
you're,
ready.
if you want to kick it out, you can do it, buddy. But we'll
No,
just
I come for the after show.
okay.
Beautiful.
Appreciate it.
All right.
We'll go
The
quick. We got
after
43 people watching, so we could go through it quick.
There's no
Yeah.
yeah. Zach's not here today.
What'd you say?
He said he's here for the after show. I'm like, there's no e-fuck. Zach is not here today.
No, not after dark. I've seen that show. I don't need that show.
Stays away from that.
I stay for the after show on here.
Okay, let's take a look. I'm gonna pull it up here. So I personally like to use. Well, Danny directed me here. Now he says it's no good, but I
No,
like
I
to.
didn't.
Yes, you do. I
still
like to
it.
use Key Collector here.
Bootleg.
He says it's bootleg. I enjoy it
Just kidding. It's not.
because it's like a little Bible here, comic Bible. I don't know everything about comics. I used to collect big time, and but I'm into it. And the app helps. You got to pay a little bit. What is it, like $3-4 a month?
I
Danny?
don't know. I use the free version. The free version is very.
Wow.
It's very helpful too. I get it for the information of the books.
Here, let me log in.
The only
first.
thing
I don't think I'm logged
a
in.
little bit of questionable is the spec facts. Like
Yes.
they'll just let's say if someone Googles writes up on like a blog or something that says Breton is the next Iron Man, they might actually put that on the
Yes.
page with no actual
Right.
facts that Breton is
Right.
going to be the next Iron Man. So that's the only thing that can be.
Well, that and their
you gotta be
pricing.
careful of.
I don't know where they
But-
get their numbers from with pricing.
Well, pricing
But
I
for,
use
like,
I
the-
use cover
The
price.
actual facts of the books, like
That's
you
what
want
I
to know
use.
who's the first appearance of Venom, they'll give you every single book that has like the very first cameo, the
Mm-hmm.
first fold, the first cover, like all that stuff is useful information.
I
If
agree.
you're trying to track down books.
If it's a key book, it'll have everything. You have it. You can use it via. They have an app, the desktop, and it's just a really good tool. Even if you just want to learn, take some time and learn. There's so much information here. I usually use here keys of the week, and it'll tell me every week what keys are coming. But like Danny says, sometimes their information is not 100%. So they'll say a very vague key, and then on the day the book releases, make the correction. I haven't experienced that too many times where I ran into that issue, but it does happen. So some of the keys this week, we got Hulk number 6, Severian edition, cover art by Jeff Shaw, spoiler edition. So this is the Danny, I don't know if you know, or Brenton, Titan. This is the first appearance of Titan? The Hulk
is,
Titan?
I
Yeah.
don't know this one.
First full appearance.
First full appearance.
'Cause he was a cameo in Hulk number 3. So,
The issue, I think we talked about that one as well. I think I picked that one up as well.
yeah.
But yeah, I grabbed a copy of this one. Sold out fairly quickly, this variant edition. Another one that went quick was this Ice Cream Man, number 29. I never got into this series, but the books sell super quick.
Yeah,
call
I
this-
heard Ice Cream Man is pretty hot.
Must be sweet.
John just wishes he thought of it.
Wow.
Yeah, no.
Some other ones that were popular on the Marvel front was Avengers number 55. This was the first team appearance of the new Serpent Society. This has been a hot
These
one
are
as
all
well.
Brand new books, right?
These are all brand new that came out this week, this Wednesday. Marvel comes out Wednesday, DC Tuesday.
So if you
Yeah,
buy
it's
this
Ross
whole
Other way
spec
around.
list, you're
Say it
gonna
again?
spend like $60 buying this whole spec list, and it's not
Yeah.
even probably ones you want to read.
I try to stay to more the first appearances, because yeah, you $60 more over here. You'd be closer to 100 if you're getting all these books. But spec books like this one that we were saying, the Hulk #6, it's the first full appearance of Titan Hulk persona. That's one I jump on. This one as well, the Spider Gwenverse #2. You got the first full appearance of Captain America Gwen Stacy. There was a previous version who appeared in cameo in the Gwen Stacy #1, the previous issue. But you also get
I
the first.
remember when Gwen Stacy was dead.
Yeah, way back when.
You also
I
get
know.
the first
It's been
full
a long
appearance
time.
of
Jerry.
Wolverine
I sound like
It
Jerry.
was,
Gwen Stacy.
no, but it's true.
The other good thing about this, and I know we touched on it, is you can look at the variant copies as well. So if you click here, you can see. And I suggest if you guys listen on the podcast, if you get some time, hop on the YouTube channel and have a look. A little bit of a guide. But if you click on variants, it'll actually give you the variants that are coming out as well.
You should look at the variants for that Doctor Strange because I'm getting both of those. They're in
That's
the
one
mail.
you were excited about, right? The Doctor Strange Nexus of
Yeah.
Nightmares #1. This is the one shot featuring Doctor Strange as Baron Mordo and Nightmare. See here, it doesn't have the variants because they're not considered keys. So it'll only
okay.
put the variants that are considered keys.
I thought the variant was a great cover. That's why I hunted that one down today.
Yeah. But I wanted to show you guys for next week. We can just go through this quick. If I can remember how to get there. Let me see here. I think it's view all. Next week's, we're getting the Obi-Wan. I believe it's next week. Future keys here. So the good thing
No.
here about the future keys tab, or it's the week after, you can go through the weeks of the
I
year.
guess you were Opie wrong.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Brenton's on a roll, eh?
Yeah.
And you get next week, so you can prepare. You can kind of do your reading and prepare and this and that. I know Joe's not a fan. I know he's told me before this kind of ruined collecting comics for him, the spec collecting, because that's what people do. People are,
Just read what you love.
yeah, people are loading up on these keys and then they go on Whatnot and so forth and sell them when they sell out.
Yep.
But yeah, this is a great book too.
Silk
The
#4.
Star Wars Crimson Reign #4, Silk #4. Yeah,
That's my favorite artist, Ji Hyun Lee.
so I guess you're gonna get that one then, right?
Nah, can't buy everything.
But yeah, that's a spec book. May the 4th. I think that's the one, right, Fern?
I believe so. Yeah.
We're gonna see the Obi-Wan. Let's see
It
if
would
I
make
can find
sense to
it.
be May 4th.
Yeah,
4th.
there's the Killing Time. Let's see if it's here. They came out with this new Avatar one as well, I saw. Twig was popular. There we go. It's the origin of Obi-Wan Kenobi. That's coming out that May the 4th week. So if your comic shop has them up for pre-order, that's something you may want to check out.
That was the best they could do on that cover.
No, there's more. There's tons of variant covers.
It's like 50 variants.
Yeah.
Another thing that
Some of
ruined
them are
comics.
really bad.
Can we see that?
Yes.
They're not there. They don't
All
have them
50.
listed there. Daily updates as well has like... No, it's not here. Where
Oh,
is it?
Power Rangers for Arc.
Yeah, where's our...
Arc. Yeah, they have updates as well when it comes to like movies, TV shows, and how they're affecting the market. So like Thor: Love and Thunder, just as an example, because we saw the trailer, it'll give you the books that are essentially being affected by the trailer or that have spec around them.
Thor
Got that
#1,
one.
Thor #2.
Right? You get all these books here. So it's like an encyclopedia of
Yeah,
fun
no.
and excitement if you're a comic book fan.
Yeah.
Some say it ruined the market, the collecting market.
No, it
Right,
didn't
'cause-
ruin the collecting market. It ruined
Well,
comics. Like is just a enjoyable thing for me.
yeah.
You just gotta change your approach to it.
Yeah, you just buy trades now.
That's the excellent way to do it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
It's generally cheaper than buying single issues.
And you
too.
get a nice, satisfying, concise story.
That I don't have to worry about condition.
Exactly. Don't obsess over it.
Exactly.
Just enjoy the book.
Yep.
Read it to death.
You got your hotkeys. which shows you the books that are getting the most action right now.
Yeah, the top 10 list. That's the last one.
See what
Got that?
I know. Key Collector sponsor us. God.
Yeah, I was going to say they should
If
be.
you sponsor us, I will stop making fun of you guys.
Damn it, Danny. Key Collector, you got to
Think they
check it out.
listen to the community.
Thor. This was the list that your book was on, no? Here's this Detective Comics. We saw the Weapon X.
No, I think it was just the top 10. Is this the top 10? Because this doesn't look like.
No, this was Top Keys.
So I had the Thor.
You have the Thor?
I got those Thors.
I had it, and I had that Dr. Afro down there. I had a bunch of these.
I got both of those.
Yeah, now's your time to sell if you're going to let them go.
Yeah, now you can sell it and buy some more statues.
Or buy something vintage.
I didn't
Guys,
keep
yeah,
too
if,
many.
during the show, if
Can
you
I
ever have
have
any
it?
questions,
Can I have
let
it?
us know.
If I still had it, you could.
And that's Key Collector, guys. We'll go through. We'll use it as an information hub for our comic sections, as opposed to just putting photos.
You should
on.
send this. You should send this segment to them.
Don't
Key
tell them,
Collector.
Danny. See how long it takes them to notice.
My camera? Hold on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a little cat or something.
How long has it been there like that?
Since you've been doing the
Oh,
Key
you know
Collector
why?
part.
Can I tell you why?
No.
Because you're doing the screen?
No, hold on. Settings. You know what it is? I didn't plug my phone into the power because I'm using my phone as a camera, and I didn't plug it in, so it just died.
You hate to see it.
So let me get you this mug, this from this angle. Holy mac! Look at that hot
Oh.
stuff there. Sorry about that. I can't believe I didn't plug it, and I got the charger right here too.
I feel like that's the Danny angle from like the bottom side.
Jesus.
Yeah, what does it look like when you type?
All right,
You
guys,
read
we're gonna-
Richard's angle.
Do we get a better angle of Austin Powers?
Is that better?
You better stop it for him.
Excellent.
All right, guys, let's get this finalized here. We're getting to the end. We made it to the end.
Ooh.
Mr. Pudgy, aka Joel.
Sir.
Joel, aka Pudgy. This beauty of a piece. Please tell us
Yes.
what you have here.
This is what I was babbling about earlier about XM's quality with these 1/6 pieces. Yeah, they're amazing. I really am quite impressed with them. I like to play with photography as a hobby, so I tried to do it a little justice, and it's even better if you play with photography at all. It's even better to look at the statue through the lens, because even though you have the thing in person right there in your hand, when you put it through the camera lens, you'll start seeing stuff that you didn't see, and the ability to magnify in, and then I just get another appreciation of the thing in a whole different level.
Those veins on his forearms.
Yeah, it's if you didn't know and just saw this, I don't know if you know. Would you assume automatically it's a 1/6 piece?
No.
You just saw this as stills.
And if you can let Joe, if you can let the audio listeners know what statue this is by which company.
This is an XM statue of Hawkman 1/6 scale from the Rebirth line.
Beautifully detailed at the scale,
Yeah.
even.
Yeah, the Egyptian hieroglyphics and everything are really amazing.
Now, do you know if they changed his suit for Rebirth? Like, did they update it in any way?
Not that I could discern. I went looking at old covers from like Jeff Johns' run in like 2002, 2003, and it looked the same to me.
I think, yeah, they tried to make it more classic.
Yeah. The base is nice and small, but it's got a lot of little Easter eggs in it as far as just little remnants of different archaeological things. Just the details amazing. The feathers on the wings are what really pop too.
Yeah, it's a stunning piece, and it just goes to show you that XM's really taking this 6 scale line seriously, which tons of potential here.
The paint is great too.
Well, thank you so much for sharing those photos. Well taken,
And
buddy.
StreamYard's not doing these pictures justice. If you guys want to see the pictures in way better quality, check out the the groups. The
I
group.
put them. Yeah, I put them in
Pudgy
the
put 'em
auxiliary group.
everywhere. So he's got better resolutions on the groups.
Take a look at Collecting Weekly. I think you posted on Collecting Weekly the auxiliary on Facebook as well. If not, I'll have a look and I'll post them there this evening.
Oh, he
Congrats.
He did,
I
right?
did.
Okay,
Yeah, there's
awesome.
no auxiliary.
Perfect.
did. Congrats.
Thank you for that, Joe. Yeah, huge congrats.
Thank you. Thank you.
Congrats.
For our collector spotlight,
Ooh,
Ooh,
Peme,
Peme.
Mr. Premriquez, he took the time out of his day to post some photos on our page, and we appreciate it big time. He says, where the magic happens working on visual effects for movies, while my 3 bodyguards make sure secrets don't get leaked out. You'll love it. Beautiful setup.
That's awesome.
Yeah. I wish I worked in an environment like that every day. I need a screen like
That'd
that, though, to
inspire me to
stream.
get work done.
That's like a 38-inch widescreen. And look at Bane. Bane's like almost as big as the thing.
The amount of pages I have open on one screen right now is unbelievable.
It's worth it.
Oh yeah, this is a beautiful setup. Huge congrats, buddy. All right, guys, we're going to talk about giveaways real quick, okay? We're giving away, mentioned in the last show, we're giving away these 4 of these keychains. These are the CGC keychains. We've been talking about it everywhere. And great little prize here. You could choose any comic. If you win, you can choose any comic that's been released for the artwork. And the back side as well. It's exactly like the comic. You get the back art as well on the reverse. So we said this has been going on for a couple weeks now. We said up until May 6th. That's when we're going to do this wheel spin. So far on the wheel, for the last couple episodes, we've been doing a few games. We have John Ortiz, Jimmy Hernandez, Equan, and Chris V. Those are the 4 guys that we have for the wheel that we're going to be doing on May. Is it May? Yeah, May 6th. So we're leading up to that. We're still doing shows that are going to get your name on that wheel. So we have a little game here to play today.
Okay.
Nothing too complicated. It's going to be quick. I'm going to play a movie clip. All right. And all you have to do is name the movie.
And this is for us or for the chat?
No, Joe. You came here at 11, but you're not playing the game. I'm sorry. No, I'm kidding. This is open to anyone, okay?
But
Except
Joe,
anyone that's not on Collecting Weekly. So Fern and Danny, you're out. But anyone else, our guests on the show, open to you guys as well.
Technically, I'm not a host.
Okay.
Alright. Let's do this.
Are you guys ready? Oh, and Brenton. Sorry, I forgot he was here.
technically, I was forced to being a host.
Wow.
So I'm not allowed to do it?
You're not even a host. Okay, everybody can do it. But
You're an owner with me, Danny.
you guys ready? I want the full title of the movie properly. No ifs, ands, buts, no excuses. All right?
Pulp Fiction.
Chat ready?
Man.
This
3,
we're texting. each other.
But
2.
you should do our line.
There's no
Yeah,
line.
true.
I don't need a. What do I need a line for?
Okay, go.
3, 2, 1. The clip gets played once, so pay attention.
Oh, thanks, Pudgy.
No, I'm bad, baby. I'll rip your lips off and kiss my ass with them shits. I seen him do it. I do that. That's how I get down, baby.
Tell me first one. First, I'm gonna say first 3 people to tell me what movie this is.
Wait, is it Cash got it?
Hold on.
Blue Street.
We got Cash.
Messed up. Said I did it too quick. I wasn't.
Let me see.
Where's the Badfish? I don't
got-
even know the movie.
No, first 3.
Me
First 3
neither.
people. So we have Cash, Brenton.
Well, even Fern got into. Is it? What's
And
the
Cuervo.
movie?
Cuervo.
No, spelling mistake.
Oh,
No,
OG.
nope.
John Ortiz.
Oh, he's got a... Okay,
John Ortiz.
John Ortiz.
Gets a second spot.
Man,
So it's Cash, Brenton, and John Ortiz again with the second spot.
I love that movie, but
It's a classic. Yeah, Martin Lawrence and Chappelle.
Let me add Cash
it's like
and
a
Brenton
guilty
here.
pleasure.
Nobody else knew the thing. Come on, guys. You guys need to learn how to spell. Cuervo, I made it clear. Cuervo, I love you, brother, but I made it clear. The title had to be on point, man. Sorry, buddy. Next time.
Yep. This isn't Queen. We're not going to backtrack on our
Yeah,
rule.
Wow, Brenton's on a roll.
Wait, who got it right?
Are you serious?
He just spent like the last 2 minutes.
I said the first 3 people, man.
It wasn't you, Danny.
It wasn't you, Danny. Yeah, you didn't even put your name.
Danny's on tape delay.
Cuervo says he wasn't listening. Well, I can guarantee you're going to be listening next time.
God.
Oh, jeez, come on now.
Oh my god.
Okay, we made it to the end, guys. Joe's like, yes. we're gonna thank our 3 pillars here, the guys that keep the network going. We've got Sean Fear, Ian CB, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Leo Hernandez, King Louis, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Ekwan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, Chris Letty, David Jones, Sam Gist, Daminator, Juan Beretta, Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Cred, Big Fern, King Zach, Caesar Mariquin, Mark Phillips, Lisa Martin Bolonsky, Rick DeGregorio, The Everyday Collector, Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ, Erwin Azucena, The Illustrious Rainer, Alan Morgan, Tukathri, Wah, Derek, B, Carlos Saavedra, Matt Clevenger, Seth Tuck, CC3PO, Scott Smith, Don Maton, Bola Boyd, Jimmy James, Stephen Purchase, Sean Yautsy, Scott Bradley, Stephen Maria Stanley, Eddie Manzanares, Louis Bennett, Chip Perrin, Jimmy Hernandez, Gigi the Judgmental, and Brenton Palmer. Pew, 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 pew. Pew, pew.
If I was Derek, I would demand that my last name be said.
We said the movie was Blue Streak Live, right? We confirmed it. I just want to make sure we said the title. Blue Streak was the answer, guys.
Blue Streak.
For the audio listeners. April Patreon benefits. You have the You got the network sticker sheet, which has a little sticker of each of the network shows. You also get the Jambo sticker, Jambo, whatever the heck that is. For the month of April, I believe they're doing it April, right, Danny? Or is it May? They push it to May.
No idea.
I don't know. It's coming out. This is the Live and Let dice, the wonderful dice that they put together with the help of Paul Schreiber, wonderful angel. They did a great job, so stay tuned for that. That is going to be for the high-end tier. Speaking about the high-end tier, here's the 3 tiers to become a Patreon member. You got the Sweet Angel tier that will allow you to receive a sticker sent directly to your door each month, and access to Ox After Dark, which is an incredible show. Funny show. Some great interviews there as well. You also have the Certified Crispy tier, where you get a official Certified Crispy certificate with figure assistance by Zach, which is great as well. You just got to let him know ahead of time. And you also have the What a Guy tier, which is the elite of the elite tier. Folks in this tier will get a What a Guy exclusive Pog Deluxe set on your first pledge. This here is the first time we're doing the Pogs. You also get doubles of all the stickers that we send and all the benefits of the previous tiers as well. YouTube channel members Mojo, Z78, OG Fan, Absolute Irwin, The Paprikas, Test Just One, Mark Pearson, Dark Avenger, Ben Thomas, OMFG Rick, Justin, I fucking hate reading these names, Justin Harass, Mike Oxlaw, Paul Schreiber, SB,
That's the
Andreas
best part of the
IB,
show. Come on.
Andrea Gibo, CC3PO, Lima Hernandez, Daminator, and Sam Gist. Shows are Collecting Weekly Live, main Tuesday show. We got guys across the pond for OFAC. We got Small Talk, where they talk about small things.
John, if you're ever uncomfortable, I'll read those names for you. It's not a problem.
Okay, thank you.
No problem.
Yeah, what was Justin's last name again?
Yeah, can you go back?
Justin My Fist, if you don't keep that mouth.
Wow, Justin My Fist.
We got After Dark, Wednesday
Just in
show.
our, never mind.
Brick and Bruise, Bricks. You guys threw me off.
Look at my bruise.
What's the name of the show again? Bricks and Brews. Yeah, I don't know what they did, what happened there. That was a brain fart. Bricks and Brews. We got the Ring Cast, and it's Lord of the Rings. Don't get that ring mixed up. We got Collecting Weekly live unboxing on Mondays, Pose Wars, Live and Let Dice, and of course, the one you guys want to watch, the one you're watching now, Collectors Club, every Friday. Social media, we got Collecting Weekly on Facebook, Collecting Weekly Auxiliary on Facebook as well. Instagram, we got @Collecting Weekly. at collectingweekly_clips for all our funny moments and bloopers throughout the show, and at the Everyday Collector on Instagram. Well, you'll see everything about collectibles, comics, figures, statues, everything.
After that, I think the Prime 1 showcase is about to start.
Wow. Talk about
It's only
hurting
like
feelings.
18 hours.
You gotta
Later
admit,
that day.
you guys had fun. Like, come on.
Absolutely.
No?
Every
No fun?
Friday. Yep.
Every Friday's
Club's
a
always a
person.
good time.
Love it.
Everyone in the chat, well, here, before we do that, you know, it's a customary.
Did you read all those names too?
Yeah, I gotta read. I have to. Joel, fuck, all the savages tonight.
Oh my god, I love it.
Oh man.
Don't rush me, sunshine. You've been rushing me all fucking night.
Joe needs the Snickers.
Fuck, man. You guys are confusing me. Fuck, I'm getting confused.
You were confused. Maybe if I stick your fucking face through this window over here, like, you know, you'll get unconfused. Give me the fucking.
I love that.
Give me the fucking.
Oh my god.
Oh, my God. Yeah, I know he's flipping ready tonight, you guys.
Oh.
What was I going for here? We're at the end, right here. The customary one.
Everybody to raise their glasses.
Mine's empty now. Salute.
Oh, I forgot I'm at this angle. To everybody today in the chat, you guys are awesome. Thanks for tuning in. Patreon members supporting us, and this wonderful panel. Fucking raw talent from YouTube's best, I think. YouTube's best here tonight. You guys are awesome. Danny, Brenton, Joel, pain in the ass Joel, Steve, Cash, Fern. I freaking love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for hopping on tonight. And until next week. Adios.
See you later.
Good night, everyone.
Did it go? Hold on. Before we go, I'm pulling a Danny. Did you finish your pizza?
Almost.
Almost? I'm like 2 slices in, man. I was nibbling there. We're going to finish it now on the after show. Till next time, guys. All the best.
See you guys.
Later.
I hope you know that you made today a very special day by just your being you.
Goodbye, old friend. May the force be with you.